I stand ready when the wolf growls at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. An American soldier. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. On justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome, everybody. Cliff with GI Mechanic Scale Modeling. It's the Monday Montage. I want to thank all my old subscribers, new subscribers, anyone who come by, hang out. Appreciate it. We normally do this on a Monday night. Anyway, so let's get on with it here in a minute. So just making a couple adjustments here in the background. At least this time, I don't have to, what does it, like restart like 500 times and try to change all my settings. This week we went off without a hitch. So I'm not going to lie. I am like uber stoked about that. So let's get that. Throw the names up whenever we get there. What part of that? There we go. We'll click on that. Welcome to the party. I want to give a quick shout out. Let me get caught up here with the chat. Michael Scale Modeling, how we doing? Good old Frizz. What is going on? Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the party. Hey, Marcy, what's going on? Mikey, how we doing? Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome. TW, what's going on, brother? How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, all right. So we're going to kind of knock some of this part out quick. I don't know if I got mail today because I went down there to check my mail earlier today and the wind has been really bad. And since the wind's been really bad, apparently my mailbox is gone. Like, fucking gone. Like, it's gone. So I did get some stuff last week and we'll go over that. And, hey, what's going on, buds? How we doing? So anyway, let me give a shout out to our first responders, our military, my brothers and sisters in arms. You guys doing what we do, keeping our asses safe every day. Appreciate what you do, all the veterans, past, present, and the ones future. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do the shop, pour this on the rocks, hell with it. Yeah, it might be a little much. This might be a little, I wouldn't say just a swallow, but hey, Rick, what is going on? How are we doing? Welcome. Yeah, definitely met. Yeah, junk mail. Everything in the mail is fucking junk. Well, not everything. Let me take that back. Some stuff I'm waiting on. With my luck, it's probably something that is coming in that you guys sent me like a shop card, and mailbox is gone. So I don't know. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Kind of like pissed me off though. I ain't gonna lie, it pissed me off. So anyway, here's to those who have come and gone before us, the ones who are here, the ones who are gonna do it. Want to say thank you. Maybe gone, not forgotten. Salute. All right. Yeah, bills suck. That's part of that adulting thing there. Oh, good deal. So let me get my silver bullet out here. I'll pull up prayer list and stuff like that. I wouldn't say I got the prayer list. I got another edition. Plus, as you all know, last week my Grandpa Webster passed. That was kind of rough. Oh, that's what I totally forgot. Give me 2 seconds. I totally forgot to do this. That's what I got. Good to hear. Set that beer can to the side. Pop the knee back in. Oh. Ugh, come on. I forgot I was going to wear this tonight. Oh. We're busting it out because fuck your feelings. That's why. I know I was forgetting something when I was going through all the reboots and stuff like that. There we go. It's much better. And no, Gunther, don't. All right, where we got going on? Where do we leave off? All right, so hey, what's going on, Casey? How we doing? All right, so shit. Now I just derailed my thought train. Oh, that's right, prayer list notebook sitting right. Yeah. Wait. Oh no, that's motorcycle group build. Hold on. I got to back up a couple pages. Oh no, I got to go forward a couple pages. That's right. Don't worry, I'll find it. I ain't quite that cocked yet. I'm only half cocked, but it was windy out there, so you know. That's right. So I did wear my cast Stetson and Spurs for the calling hours and the funeral. So anyway, let's get through the prayer list here. Senior, we all know that he passed, but please keep his family and stuff like that. So, oh hell yeah, that works there too. So, oh morning, Casey, good deal. Hey, you ain't kidding, Jonathan. Yes, I am, brother Jamie. What is going on? How are we doing? Welcome. Yes, sir. Right, let me get through here. Big Charlie, keep him in prayer. He's been in and out of doctor's appointments. Brian over at Got Fuels Models. Dan the man, keep him in his family. His sister Susan passed finally. So keep them. Margaret Amanda Batson, Miguel. His father-in-law passed a couple weeks ago. So his mother-in-law, Boyd over at Trek Works, the Walsh family. Also a little bit of a special prayer request for the Walsh family. Tony's brother Raymond is sick in the hospital. They don't know. Last I knew, they were heading off to see him. That was as per his Farm Truck Friday. Also, their son Andrew should be coming home from tour overseas. So yeah, so keep them guys in your prayers. The Walsh family's got a lot going on. Gary over at GT Classic Plastic, keep him in your prayers. I also pretty sure his link and stuff like that is down there in the bottom. So you know, I don't know if that's should be in there. All right. Yeah, I think I got his GoFundMe and I got Gary Tannick's in there. So Rick and Nancy's in it. They're doing pretty good and stuff like that. I know Rick, I talked to him for a few minutes today. He's doing all right. We got Boz and his wife, and then Kevin Smith and his wife. And we got Jay's Model Car Garage. He's doing good. He's on the mend. Jeff Lawless, Marcy's dad, Sean Wilkins and family, the McNabbs. No, TW's been getting there pretty good. So hey, what's going on, Taylor? When I get there, you got some mail calls coming. So I did get your card, and that was before my mailbox blew away, but that was last week. So oh shit, you know, when I'm reading this, I should, instead of looking at my messy desk and having like a three-way camera here, let me change this up just a smidge, a little bit of a hair adjustment here. There we go. That looks a little bit more, well, I wouldn't say more presentable, but maybe half-ass presentable. So anyway, Chris Chapman's family, Ernest's mother, I guess she's doing all right, is living with Ernest, Spunky 739, Lewis and Andrew at Project O, Marcy's friend Diane, Tim Phillipson and his family is a guy that I was combat deployed with over in Iraq. He's fighting some nasty shit, cancer. So it seems to be a lot of shit going on with people kind of kicking off, which is sad. But Mr. Radcliffe, Mark Radcliffe, another guy who's been dealing with some stuff. Matt over at ESU Warrior, his father. I gotta actually get with Josh Risdom and stuff like that. Hey, what's going on? How we doing? Welcome to the party, everybody here. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Yeah, and then we got CB and his family, and then Jonathan over Model Car Guys, two cousins. And we say the best for last. We got, well, I wouldn't say actually second from the last, but we got Fafa. His mother passed Friday or Saturday, I believe it was Friday. So keep Jeff Elliott or Fafa in your prayers, and Chuck's father, as in Styrene Bender's father, and your thoughts and prayers. Try and think if there was anyone else, and if you need somebody added to the prayer list, let me know. I can always do that, because not trying to push religion per se, but I mean, there's definitely a higher power out there, and we all need a little bit of help and stuff like that every once in a while. So yeah, exactly. I agree, Ryan. Fuck this, fuck that. And yes, I do have a fuck your feelings this week. So it should be a full show. So anyway, take a moment of silence. Oh, shit. Well, I'm not going to set that there. I'm going to set this over here because I just knocked over a stack of models. But it didn't actually go over all the way. So what's going on, Rilos? Oh, actually, you know what? I was going to throw one out there for Ryan Fader. He's one of the guys on he's going through some shit as far as recovery and stuff like that, part of that 12-step program. I was going to throw him out there the other day, kind of say some prayers for him as well. Let me get caught up with the chat here. Holy hell, chat is flying tonight. Minga. Steven, what's going on? How we doing? Wow. there may be possibly a Wreckfest Wednesday, so that's something I may try to do, may not do. I'm trying to figure out if I want to try to maybe do it on the computer or if I want to try to do it on console. You know, a lot of people have consoles and stuff like that, so no, that might be. I will probably touch on that, but I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. If you were in Brian's live on Saturday, you already know what's going on, and I can actually either drop the link or have someone drop the link to Brian over at Got Fuel's model car garage there, and yeah, and check it out. So I'm not gonna, like I said, beat that dead horse, but like I said, it was well taken care of, and yeah, so nope, that's cool. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, but appreciate it. All right, let me get through the chat here, and then we will jump over to our mail call. All right, we're back. Hey, what's going on, Fred? How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing tonight? All right, so as far as a mail call, I got some cool stuff. Got the new mail card for Mr. Taylor Braun, aka Too Tall's Model Car Garage. Appreciate the kind words on the back. Love that shop logo. Go check him out. His channel does awesome work, builds scale models, and does one-to-one. So go check him out. Michael and George Wilson, as Wilson Family Racing, 79 Chevy Malibu, and an 82 GMC Caballero. Go check them out. Appreciate the card. And we also got, I'm trying not to packing peanuts all over the place, but that's all right. I probably will. So not really, but they did put really huge box. I said huge box. Yes, sir. I hear you there. Like I said, I also feel like I owe the community a little bit of apology because I was not tracking about the whole thing and stuff like that. Yeah, that is true. It was actually kind of comical for movie Apocalypse Now. That's right. I love the smell of model glue in the morning. Liberal Tears. So, which is also a coffee company, which I haven't tried any of their stuff yet, but we got this fancy stuff from Quick Boost. It's some 3D 48 scale printed AC 47 machine gun barrels. Let's see. They're probably heading to Texas. There's a lot of them, and that's going to be something we're going to get into this week's Hero of the Week. So we actually have, these are called quick boosts and stuff like that. Or they could be just mobilizing to go wherever. They could be going to one of the training centers. So we got some Vietnam gunship for the spooky. We got ammo cans. And we got AC-47 mini gun barrels, 1/48 scale. I got 2 packages of each because these are small. And there's probably a good possibility that I will probably fuck some of these up. So I got extras because that is small. SM all small. So that was that. They gave me a card as well in the box. I got them from Sprue Brothers. So anyway, 2024. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of that going around. Hey, what's going on, Mark? How we doing? Yes, sir. That spooky was a badass. So 2024 IPMS USA National Convention is July 17th through the 20th, 24th, Monroe Terrence Convention Center in Madison, Wisconsin. And so there it is. There's a card that they sent me with that. Visit nats2024.com and scan the code. Yep, Madison, Wisconsin, Manana. Let me see if I can get a better glare on it. You know where that is, Ryan? Hey, Jeff Elliott, how we doing tonight? Yep, that is in Madison. So guess they're going to have a lot of shit there. So 70,000 square foot, 400 vendor tables, single space, displays, Harley Davidson museums, tours, all sorts of shit. Nice. Nice. That's good. About 4 hours straight south. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's cool. Definitely road trip. Get a buddy and go. That was in the little box that they had sent me as well. Let's see. Get caught up on the chat here. Yeah, I probably won't go to that show because I got a lot of other stuff because that's like right in the middle of motorcycle season. So that's going to be like a lot. Hey, Mini Mike, what's going on? How are we doing tonight? One day at a time. All right. So tonight, we actually do have a couple heroes of the week. Let me get transitioned over, and that probably sounds a little weird saying transition. Ooh, nice hypershift. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right, let's wop 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 wop. What the hell's going on? All right, so this here first one is actually going to be talking about National God. It is going to be talking about National. God damn it! All right, let's go this way. I'm going to do the National Guard ones and stuff like that first, and I'm going to try to see if I can't make it out there to the New England or New Hampshire Bike Week? Not much, little Jimmy. How we doing? Hey, what's going on, Phil? All right, let me get caught up on chat here. Oh, you gotta you're gonna shut it down for a week, huh? All right. Hey, what's going on, Todd? How we doing? All right, so New York National Guard mourns loss of 2 warrant officers, Border Patrol agents killed in Texas helicopter crash. So these here are the 2 soldiers. Oh shit, yeah, $1,300 on drywall and wood. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you might want to get that done there because that's oh, good deal. Hell yeah. But anyway, New York National Guard Chief Warrant Officer 2, Casey Frankowski, and Chief Warrant Officer 2, John Gracia, were killed in a UH-72 Lakota helicopter they were flying, crashed near Rio Grande City, Texas on March 8, 2024. New York National Guard and stuff like that. So let's see what we got. Ooh, nice. I really need to get one of them asphalt modifieds and stuff like that into my stash. Because I got, yeah. All right, Butch. Appreciate it. Thank you. We should be here for a while, so. All right, New York National Guard on Sunday morning, the loss of 2 soldiers killed Friday in a helicopter crash in a field near Rio Grande City, Texas, during a support mission of the border. Chief Warrant Officer Casey Frankowski, 28, of Rensselaer, New York, and Chief Warrant Officer John Grassa, 30, of Schenectady, New York. So they're actually in the Albany suburb areas. They were assigned to Detachment 2A Company, 1st Battalion, 244th Aviation Regiment, according to a statement from the New York National Guard. Also was killed Border Patrol agent Chris Luna. All right, brother Jamie, hang tight and get her done. Have some funs at work. No, it's just what we call adulting. 3rd soldier from the New York National Guard was critically injured. The soldier whose name isn't being released was the aircraft crew chief. The soldier remains hospitalized. The crash is under investigation. We are all shocked and devastated. The loss of Chief Warrant Officer 2 Gracia and Chief Warrant Officer 2 Frankowski, said Major General Ray Shields, the Adjutant General in New York. We are praying for a quick recovery of the crew chief who was injured in the crash. Our deepest condolences go out to the family and friends of the U.S. Customs Border Patrol agent who was also killed. Chris Luna was also among the killed in the helicopter crash on Friday, March 8th. All right. Caught up on the chat. Department of Homeland Security, Alejandro N. Mayorkas, traitor, said in a statement Sunday that the agency is devastated, calling Luna a heroic public servant. Every single day, our border agents place themselves in harm's way with no help from the Bureau, but we'll not get into that one right now. So the rest of us can be safe and secure, the statement said. My thoughts and deepest condolences of our department are with Agent Luna's family, loved ones and colleagues, and those one of the National Guardsmen who lost their lives. We hope for the injured service members swift recovery and hold our National Guard colleagues dear and their families in our thoughts as well. Hey, what's going on, Chuck Knapp? How we doing? So I'm just going to start calling you CK, and I'm going to start calling Chuck, as in Styrene Bender, Chuck Jorgensen. So CK, CJ. And that's how I can differentiate when I got two Chucks in here. Or I go Chuck 1 or Chuck 2. That works too. So, anyway. The UH-72 Lakota helicopter in use by Joint Task Force North was not one of the two UH-72s operated by the New York Army National Guard, according to the National Guard news release. It was assigned to the District of Columbia Army National Guard. Now that kind of, I'll save that because that'll kind of tie a little bit into tonight's fuck your feelings. So, was assigned to the District of Columbia Army National Guard. Task Force North is a military unit that supports the Customs and Borders Protection operations of the Southwest borders operations on the Southwest borders. All right. Joint Task Force North. Oh, no. The New York detachment was specializing in flying missions of support. Yeah, you even do quite a bit of that there, Frank. Which specializes in support of civilian agencies, is based in the Army Aviation Flight Facility 3 at Albany International Airport in Latham, New York, which is basically New York State Department of Military and Naval Affairs headquarters. Let's see. The Guard said 21 soldiers from the units deployed to Texas in October 23 to support the federal military mission. They are operating on federal duty status and are not part of the Texas National Guard operation. So, yeah. Frankowski enlisted in the New York Army National Guard on October 16th. She was appointed as warrant officer in 2019 and trained to become a UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter pilot. She was promoted to the rank of Warrant Officer 2 in 2021. Frankowski deployed to Kuwait from November 2018 to September 2019 with Detachment 5, Company C, 2nd Battalion, 245th Aviation Regiment. As a mission planner, the unit flies Army C-12 transportation aircraft. Her military awards include the Army Commendation Medal, the Army Achievement Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, and the Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, the Army Service Ribbon, which is the Gay Pride Ribbon, the Armed Forces Service Medal, the Non-Commissioned Officer Professional Development Ribbon, Armed Forces Reserve Medal, the Basic Aviator Badge, and Basic... What the hell is going on here? The Basic Aviation Badge. Oh, no kidding. That's cool, buds. So, yeah. All right. I appreciate it, Casey. Thank you for dropping by. You have a fun day at work and enjoy. Gracia has served in the New York Army National Guard since 2012. He deployed to Kuwait with Company A, 3rd Battalion, 142nd Assault Helicopter Battalion from September 2013 to September 2014. He was also on state active duty from 2020 to 2022 as part of the New York National Guard's response to the COVID-19 pandemic mission. His military awards include the Army Commendation Medal, the Army Achievement Medal, Good Conduct Medal, the Army Reserve Component Achievement Medal, National Defense Service Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, and Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, the Armed Forces Service Medal, the Army Service Ribbon, the Armed Forces Reserve Medal, and the Basic Aviator Badge. The latest crash just comes 2 weeks after two misses. Why did I not hear about this? Okay, that might be something I might have to say for another day. The latest crash comes just 2 weeks after Mississippi National Guardsmen were killed on February 23rd when their AH-64 Apache helicopter went down during a routine training flight. The crash occurred near Boonville, Mississippi. On February 6th, 5 Marines died in a helicopter crash outside of San Diego when their CH-53 Echo Super Stallion helicopter went down at Pine Valley, California. The helicopter was on a night flight between Creech Air Force Base near Vegas and Miramar. And that's coming from Joe Fleming, contributing to Associated Press as a digital editor for the Stars and Stripes from Cops of Courts, Tennessee, Arkansas, and the Olympics in Beijing, Vancouver, London, Sorachi, Rio, and Pohang. Was working as a journalist for 3 decades. Both his sisters served in the U.S. military, Army, and Air Force, and they read Stars and Stripes. So that's a little bit on the guy who read the article. So yeah, that's what kind of gets me. I mean, because they have really strict flight records, and it's just kind of weird that, notice their military helicopters that have gone down. Like, not that I'm trying to say conspiracy theory, but I agree with you, buds. It's definitely there. So, Warrant Officer 2, Frankowski, Warrant Officer 2, John Gracia. We salute you. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice to country. All right. Then next, we're just going to switch gears. And this here is the obituary. And I thought I had some pictures pulled up, but it must be they're not. I'll pull them up in a minute. So anyway, this is the obituary for my grandfather. Okay, so I can add Paul at Styrene Rugs. Thank you for that. I will put him on the prayer list. I'll do that quick before I get started here. Where the hell to do with my pen? It's somewhere here on my messy desk. All right. Paul at Styrene Relics is added onto the list. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, everyone in chat. I know been in a couple different streams, and I want to thank everyone for, the thoughts and the prayers. It really means a lot. So, anyway, Edward Webster, he was 80 years old, passed away peacefully at home March 5th, 2024. Ed was predeceased by his wife, Mary Lou Hunt. His parents, Norm and Mary Elizabeth Waters, Webster. His brothers, Richard and stepson, Dan Phillips. He was a 1961 graduate of Solvay High School and a lifelong resident of Solvay until moving to Maple Downs and Fayetteville 1 year ago. Ed was a Vietnam veteran serving from 1964 to 1966. Upon completion of his military service, he returned home to work at Quarantine Service Station. He went on to work for the village of Solvay as a highway superintendent and retired from Onondaga County 911 Center as a supervisor. Ed joined the Solvay Fire Department in 1962 and worked his way up to the rank of chief, serving twice in that position. He was an avid racing fan and worked on the Ryan Phelps pit crew upon his retirement. So when he got out, he used to work on Roger Phelps' pit crew. So, oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that, buds. Jesus, my thoughts and prayers, you and your family. 102. God bless. So he must have been World War II then. Woo. Anyway, he is survived by his daughter, Lynn, Rollman Paul Armando of Warner's, Norma and Kevin Thompson of Auburn, stepsons Richard Michelle Phillips of Auburn and Doug and Cindy Phillips of Solvay, brothers Doug Webster of Solvay and Mark and Valerie Webster of Altmar, sisters Pat and Jim Flattery of Greensboro, North Carolina, and Cindy and Doug Webster of Solvay, daughter-in-law Sandy Phillips, 10 grandchildren, 8 great-grandchildren, several nieces, nephews, and cousins. The funeral calling hours was held from 4 to 7 Friday, March 8th at Bagosi's Twin Funeral Home. Solvay Mass of Christian Burial will be celebrated at 9:30 a.m. I had to make sure I was there early for that. Amen, Fred. Amen. Saturday, March 9th at St. Marie Churchwoods, Marianne Cope Parish, St. Cecilia's Church, and Solvay. Rite of committal will follow, which is basically burial in Onondaga Valley Cemetery in Syracuse. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to Edward's Memory, to Wounded Warrior Project, or St. Marie Cope Parish Food Pantry on 105 Staten Ave in Solvay. Please share online tributes and memories at Bagosi Twins. So, and I got some other stuff. Let's see, I got some other pictures of his shadow box. Actually, let's start off with that. So this was actually an article and stuff like that. Even though he retired, he's still active with the fire department. He also worked local 911 call center. This was actually article that they wrote on him in the local paper. It's like Your Neighbors. And it was about the time, like I said, it was his second time chief over at Solvay 2 Mountaintop. So these are just some stills. He was with the 1st Cav, 2nd and the 5th. 1st Cavalry Regiment, 2nd and 5th Infantry Regiment. He was a wheel mechanic. He's got his expert infantry badge. He also has a presidential unit citation with Oak Leaf Cluster. He's got his infantry crossed rifles. Let's see what else. And this is a couple things that they had that they kind of put together in shadow box for him. So that was a Zippo. He liked to smoke. I left a pair of my combat spurs, my golden spurs, in the casket with him. So when he buried, I'm not 100% sure what metal that is, but I'm guessing it's a Vietnam metal, but it's got like a bird on it, a bunch of lightning bolts. It's definitely an award of some sort, and I'll have to look at that one a little bit closer and figure out what it is. But wait, actually, I do have his DD-214 right here, dumbass. Just look at his DD-214. Duh. Let's look at his DD-214 because my father sent me a copy of that while they were trying to make heads and tails of it. So, and if anybody knows anything about anything, the DD-214 is your bread and butter when you are, that's like your bread and butter when you get all your awards and stuff like that. So let's see. So that may be Vietnam campaign medal or the service medal. He got his combat infantry badge. He was a wheel vehicle mechanic. So I'm guessing that's what that's a Vietnam service medal, is the bird with the, that's right, Fred, the DD-214 tells all, which I have it right here. He sent me a copy of it. And that was a postcard. I don't know if he received that or sent that. Oh, yeah, that was from... And there's actually the full shadow box right there with everything in there. Okay, so it might be Asian combat metal. Like I said, I don't recall seeing anything in ours. But like I said, I've got this DD214 right here. I didn't see anything. Vietnam service medal, Vietnam campaign medal. But like I said, I didn't see, unless it was like the German Schützensneer, like it was something he did with the hey Johnny, thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, that was his dog tags, and he was a tech sergeant, so till we meet again on Fiddler's Green. Okay, so it is Asian theater. Okay. I thought it might have been that, but I wasn't 100% sure because I did have his DD214, and that's what I think threw it off. That's why I took a picture of his shadow box there. So, all right. So now let us shift gears. Hey, what's going on, Hobby Time? Welcome back, Marcy. Oh, dumbass, come on. Oh, would help you're on the right. Okay, there we go. It would help I was on the right fucking screen trying to get everything to kind of switch over. All right, so if you live in a communist state of New York, tonight's Fuck Your Feelings is brought to you by our magnificent, malignant cunt, Kathy Hochul. So, National Guard cannot carry long guns while checking bags in the subway. Oh, yes. Governor Kathy Hochul issued an order forbidding the weapons at bag check stations on Wednesday, directly after an announcement that soldiers should be deployed to New York City subways. I get caught up on the chat here. Hold on a second. Yes, that's right. Marcy is not Doug. Anyway, so just to kind of get in there a little bit and tell you, so the malignant cunt that we have of a governor and stuff like that says you cannot have long guns at the subway. When you're trying to clean up crime and you activate the National Guard, you should be able to take all the proper precautions necessary to protect what is going on. Now, this particular article, no, that's true. That's true. You will never be Doug. This particular article is written by New York Times. Hirabi Miko is the actual wrote the article shortly after malignant cunt announced on Wednesday that hundreds of National Guard soldiers would be patrolled the New York City subway system and check riders' bags. Her office made an adjustment. Soldiers searching bags would not carry long guns. Are you fucking high? I mean, are you just like that fucking dense? Like, you're sending soldiers that, yes, we are trained. It's going to be a fucking Daniel Penny scenario because it, like, we could throw fucking hands. Like, ain't going to lie. But still, if you got some motherfucker who's going to sit there and shoot you because New York is a legal fucking shithole, communist run shithole. Yeah, that's what I mean. People got posted in the tracks. Fuck these politicians. I'm telling you right now, I about fucking had it. I mean, yeah, I'm going to probably stay here a little while longer, but I'm ready for when shit hits the fan. But it's like, why the fuck would you take a tool away from the soldiers that is that? Just because they're going to have the 30-round fucking magazine? Ooh, big fucking scary magazine. Big black fucking rifle. Ooh. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, stop, frisk. Yeah, okay. That is some bullshit. Like, do they realize that it's like, and they also did have something down there, and kind of around the whole COVID mission, it was what we called Operation Empire Shield, where, you know, they had National Guard soldiers down there. So I don't know if this is part of that, but I mean, come on now. Why don't you have your fucking long gun? I'm sorry, but I just do not understand. And it makes my fucking blood boil. Like, fuck. That we have a retarded malignant cunt who actually just barely got fucking elected, because it was close between her and Lee Zeldin. I ain't gonna lie, I voted for Zeldin, and I'm not trying to make this like Democrats, but it's just, why? First, they wonder, oh, where's all our money going? Gee, because you decided the people that pay a lot of the fucking New York's bullshit, you know, the top 1%, you alienate them and say, oh, well, you guys don't pay your fair share. If you don't like me, you can get the fuck out. Well, fine. That's what they did. They got the fuck out. You know, it's just like, oh my God. It just, the state of New York is like so fucking wrong. It's as wrong as two boys fucking in front of the White House yard. You know, I can bring a musket on a train. I'll fucking fix bayonet and clean house. Yeah, and it's actually really happening now. I just come across that fucking article over the weekend, and it's just like, wow, really? Like, so the hard times are coming. Shit hits the fan, and I'm not trying to be like conspiracy theory here, but you just make sure that you are prepped, you have ammunition, you are ready. And if you're one of them people that don't like guns, get a hold of your gun friends, learn how to use a fucking gun, because you got malignant cunts in charge that take this away from fucking soldiers, a tool. Hell yeah, Fred, that's what I'm saying. Stay strapped. It's fucking coming. Like everybody talking about that whole big internet drop, you know, last week and stuff like that. That was just a trial run. Everybody, like, now don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of being on the internet at different times, you know, and like I should probably not be on it as much as I am sometimes, but it's a way to keep it's a way to keep ourselves buried in there. Look at the Super Bowl, for example. I know it's going back a little bit, but still, look at that. They're doing all this shit so that they can pass a lot of shit behind closed doors that we ain't aware of. Entertain the masses and pass a bunch of shit. I don't care if it's fucking Democrats, Republicans, or rhinos, I should say. We just basically need to take our country back. And I don't care if my channel gets shut down, but I'm in one of them fucking moons, especially when you got a malignant cunt of a governor that wants to take away all this stuff and say, oh, well, come on, bring in all the fucking, you know, bring in all the illegals. Oh, well, we can't handle them anymore. Well, no shit. Yeah, exactly. Never leave home without it. Oh, it was a sun flare? I mean, I guess. So, yes, and that was the other thing, too. That Letitia James, that's basically like Maxine Waters, like 2.0. And here's the thing. We have a constitutional right to carry. I'm not saying do anything illegal per se, but it's a God-given right, and it's written in the Constitution. You have a right to bear arms because it's to keep the government at bay. The tyrants in charge. The fucking traitors and all this shit you see going on. Yeah. Oh, nice. Congratulations on that, Fred. Congratulations. I guess apparently I don't look to the skies too much, but solar flares. But anyway. So yeah. With that being said, so that was tonight's Fuck Your Feelings. Like I said, I cannot believe this. You cannot make this shit up. It's just like, wow. And you once your rights are taken away or written out, you cannot get them back. And people are just, and like I said, I'm using this platform of YouTube. I mean, Google with the alphabet people. It's everything that is like right there. They got your information. We're all basically in the digital system. Hey, what's going on, Hank? Oh, or I'm just talking about an article that I come across this weekend about our malignant cunt of a governor basically not letting soldiers use their long guns in the subway for protection. What? Like, no, that's just, yes. So, yeah, and then the congestion price. And that, I think I covered that a couple weeks ago, but yeah, it's like New York City is a shit show. They're running into the ground. That's why I say stay strapped. And, yeah, I think that's what we got. We got Heroes of the Week covered. We actually did have a mail call. I don't know if I got anything in the mail today because when I showed up to my mailbox, the mailbox was gone. It was pretty windy here today, so yeah, it was pretty windy. And I knew my mailbox was getting kind of loose, but I didn't think it was gonna like blow away that fucking loose. But it is what it is. So stay strapped, stay frosty, keep your head on a swivel. And that's really all I got to say about that. So, all right. Oh, shit. We're just under an hour. Ain't that special? Exactly. They're voting for themselves to be the slaves. They want the power. Well, they ain't getting the power. These fucks need to realize that they work for us, not the other way around. Yes, exactly. Make sure that if they got weapons, that becomes fair game. It depends on who's the faster draw. So, all right. I guess we can open this up. Holy shit. It's not even. Man, I made it through kind of decent tonight. Holy shit. Man. All right. So we got the link. And I'll drop the link here. And jumps over to the YouTube so I can pin the links. Jesus Christ, it's that slow on my fucking end. Hey, what's going on, Kevin Smith? Pins the message to the top. Yep, you just missed yep, Kevin, you just missed Fuck Your Feelings. So let me see if anyone in here ain't got a wrench. Everybody in here should have a wrench. Just do a quick scroll. All right, good deal. Everyone's got a wrench. What's going on, Taylor, Jonathan, Marcy? How are y'all doing tonight?
Hey. Still on the right side of the dirt.
Doing all right, sir. How are you?
Hey, Taylor, Jonathan.
Hey, Marcy. Appreciate the shout out tonight, sir.
And I lost
What's going on, Ryan?
Come back here.
Oh, hanging out.
Right? That's all we're doing. I mean, I ain't doing a whole lot of specials tonight. Just thinking about throwing some ghost stripes on that one car that I'm working on for my old supervisor there. But I did get that matte clear thrown on that. I did get some matte clear thrown on that square body, or I mean not square body, OBS. I still got to finish putting it together. It's just mocked up now, but I let me change camera.
Mrs. Not Doug.
That's right.
I happen to have dug out my big Chevy truck, and looking at the motor, I do have the starter, the water pump, the fan belt, the alternator. As far as the carburetor, it's not chrome plated or anything, and it's glued on. I don't know if I want to like take a saw to the intake to cut it off, because it's pretty much on there.
Yeah, if it's on there, it's on there. And I said it's
So
one of the pieces that got melted. So
is your carburetor decent enough to use or not really?
no, it's well.
Right, well,
The sides are like.
Well, looking
the
at
bit
it,
where it's square is just gone.
looking at it, I'm pretty sure you can custom make one a hell of a lot more detailed than this thing. Because
Yeah,
it's literally like a
basic.
rectangle with
me.
a marker body on top of it. And then the
Yeah.
little throttle linkage is just a little bump. So there's like
Yeah.
no detail to it whatsoever. So I don't know if maybe you can customize one similar, better looking, or find
I
a.
could probably finagle something. Yeah, it's basically a little can on top of a rectangle with a tab sticking out the other side.
That's it. There's nothing else.
But it's just like they slopped the paint on it so thick, and then it like got all gummy and melty, and just it's fun.
I mean, this one's in good shape, but like I said, it's so glued on that I don't. I tried getting underneath the seam with my knife, and there's just
It'll
no
probably
way.
crack in half if you tried.
Well, like I said, I could take my jeweler saw and cut the intake itself, leaving a little bit underneath the actual carburetor that you can shave off or whatever. But honestly, for the amount of work that would be to get this off, 5 out of 6 pieces, not so bad.
Sounds good, Kevin. Hey, what's going on, Jeff Lay? How we doing?
Let's see, what did I say? The water pump,
Starter, fan,
the
pulleys,
alternator,
and the alternator.
fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, I do have the 5 parts sitting right here. Your exhaust manifolds are okay?
Yeah, the manifold is fine. All the rest of the engine is great.
Does your distributor still have the 8 tangs off of it for the wire?
I don't even have a distributor approximately. They're right there in the box. Don't get stuck on your tape. No. Let go. Damn it.
Because this one has all 8 tangs, but I had to cut it off of the actual intake, so it doesn't have the peg that goes down in, which you just drill out and put it in the
can be
peg.
pinned.
Twang, tang, ching, ching.
Let's see. Get the book and find out what part number is. That little critter is.
Distributor looks like it's 2 pieces.
Distributor cap and bottom, yeah, it's piece 73 and 74. Okay, get the box and find out. So it's a lot of it's off the tree. Whoever had it went gung ho and just started cutting shit off the tree and slammed what they found in the slathered paint all over it. I mean,
nobody would do that.
Where it was red, there was orange underneath the red on the main part of the engine block. I mean, my purple stuff turned orange. Box. I've got like almost no elbow room here. Even though it's on the spruce, it's in the bag.
We're going to try something different tonight. We're going to try to do some. Hey, Dan the man. How is it hanging?
Hey, man.
Daniel-san.
Gonna have to turn down.
This is gonna be fun. Fuck.
Hey, Dave Dutch. What is going on? How are we doing? Welcome to the party.
That was just the sound of the entire box going over. I'm so glad I had all the loose parts
Exactly.
in a bag. Everywhere.
I know, right? I actually gotta get around to cleaning my desk. Maybe I'll do that some night this week.
I need to clear some elbow room in this workspace.
It just won't look right if Cliff cleans his desk.
I had it clean for a very, very, very short time, and I got like four models spread out across the whole entire thing at any given time. So,
Ed.
Yeah,
What's
man.
up, Jimmy?
Got
What's going on?
2 models here, front and center. Everything else is boxed back up.
Oh, that's all right, Jeff. You're good.
I haven't touched either one of the ones that are here, and I got this truck and started fiddling with it, and then my record that Jeff helped me get showed up today, so I ripped that open.
I finally got back to building after putting my new desk up.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I just need to organize what I own. It's a real shitstorm.
I got a LED light for the top of it. I actually had
to.
But I got it from Amazon, so let's see how long that lasts.
It won't be too
I
bad.
put LEDs in my heat booth. I got the rainbow strip because it was cheaper, and I just leave it on white stuff.
This one's got like 3 colors on it, but they're more like of a nostalgia look to it.
Oh no, this is just straight color, 3-band, one of them tri-blade nights, or what I like to call the nuclear lights. Every time you shut it off and you turn it on, it's like it does the whole nuclear thing. Like now I'm gonna like trick people into like seizures or something like that by turning the light on and off.
Epileptic.
And I'm like, damn it, no.
Yeah, it has to be going at a specific speed to do that. But yeah, playing with lights is dangerous.
Yeah, that's true.
I still got my other lamp over here, but
oh, there it is. It's freaking tiny. That's why I couldn't find it.
Narrower. It made it a lot more dark on this side. Got that light for my.
What did I say? 73 and 74.
Yep.
Is that what I said? Yeah, I got those. They're good. They're actually still on the tree.
That's always nice.
Yeah, all the little tabs are there, so that's cool.
All right, so then basically just the 5 parts, no carburetor. The transfer case was fine, you said?
Yeah, transfer case is good.
All right. Well, I'm on your YouTube page. I have your email. I'll contact you through there, and then we'll carry on with the rest of the deal from there.
Okay, cool.
We'll get you hooked up so you can get her belted.
Get it started anyway. I gotta strip all this fugly ass chrome, and it's got a lot of fugly ass chrome.
Yeah, this one.
I need to go get a new bottle of purple stuff because I used it up.
This one's molded in brown, and it don't look like there's any paint on it except
Hey,
for the
what's going on,
fan
Jason?
belt and the fan. And the fan looks pretty clean and decent. You should be able to just scuff and buff and paint that one. The belt, obviously, pretty simple, but
Yeah, just I could probably just hand paint over it. It'd be fine.
right. But yeah, like I said,
This
it's molded
one
in.
is, you saw the picture. You see,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
still beyond fun.
yeah. This stuff's molded in brown, so
Still can't
it's
believe
not
I
like
did
you got to strip it or take a chance of that.
Yeah. I still can't believe I fucking did that. I was like, oh my god. I haven't done anything I've done in years. It's like, oh, I took them out and it's like, fuck, are you kidding me? No way, this is not happening.
Yeah, it haven't.
Oh, yeah, when I put them back up there.
All right, now I gotta find a box that's just barely 11 7/8 by 11 7/8 by 11 7/8. Just so that the post office has to measure all three angles to make sure it's under 12 inches in any
They
given
do that
direction.
anyway. They just buy
Get
that
one
stuff.
of,
I mean,
get
they
one
do
of
that
their,
anyway,
their
so.
small free boxes, the one that's VHS tape size.
Oh yeah, I have the rate A and rate B boxes that I got free off of online.
Yeah.
I have fucking stacks of them motherfuckers, and that'll be plenty good. And then I'll put it in a bag, in a box, in a box, in a bag, in a box, in a box, in a box, in a box, and duct tape each
that's
one
how
of
you
those
keep it
individually so that you have to play hell to get it open.
You haven't gotten a package for me. I am the queen of tape.
I'm just saying that I won't do it because that's a pain in the ass just to get the goddamn parts out. I'd almost do a padded envelope with these, but I wouldn't take that chance. So I'll get you a little box.
I don't think I'd trust a padded envelope.
No, like I said, the little box is the size of the VHS tape.
I mean, the only thing I would worry about
in
in a padded envelope would actually be the fan belt because it's the only dainty piece, you know.
Really,
Right, that's what I'm
everything
saying,
else
but-
is solid. But
I mean, worst case, even with that could be, if it happens to get cracked, it could be blue.
right, but I won't do the envelope thing. But. But at least now she knows she's got to either make a carburetor or find something similar.
Yeah, I'm gonna rummage my parts box. I probably got something I can smush together to make bigger.
Well, I'm pretty sure the end of a Bic pen is about the same circle of the upright part.
About that, I did. Yeah.
And then the rectangle underneath it isn't much more than that.
Right. Because I can just.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure you can make a much more detailed looking carburetor with like 4 pieces instead of
Or I could just
2.
I could just print some.
Mhm.
And then the air cleaner just sits up on top of it, so you do kind of see it under there. But
Yeah, just a little
You
bit.
can always put a spacer up there.
Yeah.
well, I mean, it's just an open element air filter kind of thing on the truck.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's
So
up?
and it's not very wide. It's not like the factory stock one that covers valve cover to valve cover. And seems it is so high, you would actually see in there to see the carburetor. So having one that's got a little more detail might not be a bad thing, you know.
True.
Yeah.
And seems it's 1/16, it's a little bigger scale. You can
Oh, yeah.
put
you
a
can
throttle
do a lot
spring
with
on
that.
it or whatever, you know.
This is a transfer case. Okay.
Yeah, this one, most everything is unpainted except for the engine block itself.
Yeah. Like I said, I have the box. So
Right.
it was just
Looks like my
gobs
front,
and gobs of paint on it. You couldn't even tell it was an engine block.
other than my front stabilizer bar is broken, which whoopee-doo. It's just stabilizer. One leaf spring is busted, but everything else is here. So.
Oh, shit. That's half the battle right there. If you got most of it, fucking run with it.
It is missing
Yeah,
both
I
of
said
the. It is missing both of the glass pieces out of the sunroofs. which that's just fucking clear square. So I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
they're
that's easy.
contoured or shaped or anything.
Yeah, they're
They're
just
squares.
basic squares. I was just looking at them.
You know, and it's got the price tag sticker on the freaking glass, which I gotta clean
Yeah,
off.
you get some
Whoop-de-doo.
clear acetate and make your own windows.
Yeah.
Of course you would.
Yeah, even the little pins on the side of the block are all
Mine's all right. We're
intact.
still gonna
They were
send-
like just gummed up with paint. It's like I don't know what this person was doing, but
They were learning to build.
apparently,
Or they were just building, not necessarily learning.
I don't know. I
Experimenting.
said it was bad, and then I made it worse.
Yeah, I got
Hey, you
this
know what?
kit
You
as
did
a
it
rebuilder
bad,
from
make it
somebody.
worse.
Obviously, I didn't pay a lot for it, and I don't necessarily have a plan for it at first, but maybe someday. Because like you, I would much rather have the black and pink Swamp Thing. But this was a, hey, that'll work for now. You know, this
Yeah,
one doesn't
I'm
have the
thinking I'm
hook.
gonna do black, white, and pink.
Yeah, this one has
With
the
the black
factory
bits.
hood. It doesn't have the pipes that come up it,
Yeah.
So- which kind of makes my exhaust manifolds useless to you because you got the uprights. I got the down.
Yeah.
It's like the Schwartz with the two rings. There's a high side and a low side.
Yeah.
There's two sides to every Schwartz.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll mess with this one. Otherwise, you know, I just dug it out to get you your parts so that you can get yours taken care of. Joshua.
Let's try something different.
Hey, Josh, and whoever else came in while we were blabbing.
This guy, that girl, that dude, that person.
Couple dudes, yeah. Yeah, it looks like the rest of it's here. I'll find out when I get to the
Get that far.
springs and whatnots. It looks like everything else is here.
Nice part about
like
this
to be
box that
good.
had the truck in it, there's also one of them Galaxy LTD trailers in here.
Yeah.
Not
Those
that
are
I
hard to
have
come
any
by.
use for a trailer, but you know.
Those are hard to come by. That's something you might want to keep and
Yeah.
build.
Well, it's basically both sides, top, bottom, with axles and tires on it, and then the door, the front, and whatnot. It's kind of semi-built already, but it's poorly painted. But I don't do a whole lot of race car stuff, so unless I build my my GTO Super Stalker, more of a dirt racer, I don't really have use for a trailer. I just got it because, well, it was there.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, that's a trailer that's really hard to come by. So, I mean, if anything, it's trading power for something you want.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd ever trade it. I mean, it'd have to be a show rod I don't have. Hint, hint, Phil Horton. He's one of my favorites to watch just because he does do show rod stuff. Might be rare and far in between, but he does them.
Yeah, you know, I poked around on YouTube a little bit. I don't see anybody ever having built this truck.
Yeah, it's not that common.
There's people. There's a couple people who own it.
Yeah, you'll see it in the background in their staff here and there, but to build
Yeah,
it, they're
and
more or
there's
less
one-
holding on to the value of it more than anything, you know.
I mean, shit, it's only an 80s kit.
Yeah,
Not
it
that
wasn't
old.
that old. I think the truck itself was like a 78. I mean, it's hard to tell because the only slight changes
modified
to
it,
the
yeah.
grill and where the blinkers were or whatever, but
Yeah.
Which
it
kid are you
ran.
talking?
It's
Swamp
the
Monster.
Chevy truck.
It's the French Revel Sedgy Swamp Monster.
They came out in
like
black and pink.
84 or
They had it
85.
in yellow. They had it in a 4x4 version in tan.
Yeah.
I know that's 3 versions of it. I think there was a 4th, but don't quote me on that.
There was at least 4. I'd have to look it up to be sure.
I wonder if there was ever a 2-wheel drive version of it.
Well, it'd be on scale mates.
Yeah, I was gonna say check scale makes.
Scale mates is pretty solid.
Last time I went on there to find a kit, they didn't have it, and I was like, "Well, let me upload some pictures."
Hey, Johnny wants to know who's checked
Yeah,
out.
yeah, I've done that. Gone to look for something, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have this." I'm like, "No, I do here."
Here's some suggestions similar. That's far removed from what I'm looking for. Later, Fred. Have a good day tomorrow, man.
Night, Peppy. A little early, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say, all right, Fred, appreciate you dropping by. Thank you, and thank you for dropping by. Appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one.
Let's see. I like how they're advertising for the Swamp Master. Back in the day, said, "Think dirty." That's interesting. Oh, there was 2 versions of the black one. There was black and orange with the big green Swamp Monster side, and then there's just the black and pink with just the red pinstripe and Swamp Monster.
Yeah, this one's got the green. The Swamp Monster is green and yellow and purple with big red eyes.
Yeah, here's the
And
one I
then
have.
the words are in yellow, red, and purple.
All right, I found the one that I have.
That's a 16 scale one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen it before.
Yep. Kit number 7441.
I got some pictures of it here. Let me open them up and come on, open up pictures, and then I'll share screen, and Mr. Cliff can let me present for a moment, and I'll share it with him for anybody who hasn't ever seen it. There we go.
Hey, what's going on, Ted? How we doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ted.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, that's 2 versions, but like I said, on this one where it's all black underneath the pinstripe, on the other version it's all green under here and in the center. And then this is the one that I have right now that I'm sending you the parts from. Same exact
truck,
kit,
yeah.
just it doesn't have the lifted blocks between the leaf spring and the axle, and it doesn't have the same tires, but other than that, and the camper obviously. But so yeah, that's them kits. Thanks, Cliff.
Yeah, no problem.
A sprint car on the back of Papa's hideout truck. Cool.
Yeah, that's what Lucas is trying to do. Good deal, Ted. That's what we like to hear. How's Amanda doing? Hell yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. I didn't read that all the way. I just heard it and was.
Agree.
I like it, Johnny. Agreed, Johnny.
Wow, wow, wow. All right, so I go to.
So now,
Yeah.
just put a whole bunch of this on there. I don't want to spray this. Shit, I made too much.
That's the kit is H1293, isn't it?
Good deal.
I am working on this kit.
Turn it around because I don't want to look on the floor. Bigger than shit. Of course, I don't have anything.
All right, there you go, Marcia. Just sent you an email. Just it doesn't say anything specific or anything, whatever. It's just there for. It explains what it's there for. Oh shit! I suppose I should have put my freaking address in there.
Right?
That might be a thing, yeah.
Let me go do that.
Derpy derp.
All right. Hopefully that goes in along with it.
Yeah, it'll stack up the emails on top of each other.
Yeah, that's kind of what I just did.
Google. It's Google. It'll stack them. Yeah, somebody's got one on eBay for $350.
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Sadly,
Well, see, what it is I can roll up into my show, and if anybody's got one, they'll be glad to get rid of it because people don't buy big kits.
yeah, normally if you're at like a show, you probably find it for $50, $75.
Last one I saw of the one you have was $80.
Yeah, unlike the 69 Camaro Foose version, $150. Are you kidding me? That's a new release. What the hell?
Well, it's new. It's got to be worth more money.
Yeah, right. Give me the original orange-bodied Revell version from back in the day, man.
Right?
All right. I got your address written down, so I can add that to the box. And what is today? Monday.
Today is Monday, the 11th.
Not exactly sure when I'll get that up to
Yeah, I see that, Jeff. I just replied. You can answer me now. Two emails from Ryan.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't send right away because it might take me a couple days to get a couple of bucks just to get her in the mail.
Right? Yeah. Quit dropping the fucking shit.
I like when I go through on eBay and just like put things on the watch list or hit the heart button or whatever, and it just sits there. A couple of weeks pass by, and you get the emails that are system generated. Late make the seller an offer. And I ignore those and delete them. About a week later, the seller actually messages you and asks if
Hey, I can't get rid of this. Buy this.
Yeah, I've been there
Do you
before.
really
Add it.
want it? Let's talk. That's how I get so much shit.
Yeah, add it to my freaking watch list, and within 24 hours, get an offer, and then send them a counter offer, and then wait a couple of days for a counter offer to come back, and don't reply right away, and then 3-4 days later, send a message and say, "Can you come down a little bit further than that?" Yeah, it still ain't sold. It's been a week.
Yeah, I'm being a cheap ass. So this guy's got an item up for $7.
That'd be
It's
cool,
like,
gentlemen.
bro,
You did an awesome
I'll pay
job
the
on that
shipping.
one that you
I'll
just
pay the
got
shipping,
done.
and you know,
Yeah, pretty cheap shipping.
right? Freaking shipping would be like $3. It's only coming from Wisconsin.
That's where mine's coming from. So hopefully it don't take more than a couple of days to get there.
It shouldn't.
What, 3 days, something like that, like everything
It
else.
shouldn't
you know?
take that long. Yeah.
Well, I mean, expected delivery on everything I send is usually 3 days, sometimes 4 if it's going to
That's what they
California or
say.
something.
Yeah. Well, anything like that's literally cross country, yeah, it's going to take a minimum 3 days. But look, we're like almost neighbors. It shouldn't be more than a day or two tops.
You would hope.
Provided they all do their job when they're supposed to do the job.
Well, don't forget, it's got to go from me over to Kansas, over to Louisiana, down to Guam, and then come up to you.
Yeah, why does it need to tour the countryside, you know? I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Guam, but my fucking mail don't need to go there.
Right? It's got a fucking
I had a
passport longer
package.
than mine.
I had a package go from Canada to Los Angeles, and I'm in Kansas. And it went made like a zigzag, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, we were talking about this the other night about packages going to dumb places.
Yep. New York to Guam just to get to fucking Illinois.
Yeah, and it literally should have went on the J train, you know, and gone south.
Estimated delivery date 2 days. Oh, that's a typo. It should say 2 weeks.
Right.
Pony Express would have got it there faster, you know.
Frog Pond. I like that.
I like them old Mack trucks. They're pretty cool. I like the sea cab versions, like the logger and the tanker truck, the beer wagon. Them old Mack trucks are pretty badass.
I've got a couple of, I think I have the North Pole out. I had to go ripping through crates. I put a lot of my big boxes in crates. I don't know if they're here at the house or if I took them to storage already. I have to look. But I got a couple of.
I see Clifford watched my Phantom of the Opera video.
Yes, I did. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
nice
it turned out pretty neat. Never built the figure before. It was already.
I got one and I got to finish.
It was mostly painted. All I had to do was detail it a little and put it together. Like I said in the video, I decided not to repaint his face, which I think shouldn't be zombie color, but whatever. I figured, he painted it.
Should be green.
Well, Jack painted it, so I figured I'd honor him by, I bought something of his to help him out, and it seems it was already painted. I figured I'd honor him by not painting anything. Right. But I did do a little touch up, like I finished the black on his hair and then added some white chalk pen, just to kind of add some gray hair to it.
Doing models, just
the red carpet behind his cape.
That's too funny, Jeff. Too funny. Remember what I said about just sitting here waiting? I don't have to do nothing.
What's up, Benda?
Got my back.
Chuck, how we doing? Hey, did you go to that Newark Valley show this weekend?
If Madison wasn't such a fuckhole to drive through, it wouldn't be so bad to go down that far, but man, when I was on the Carnival tour, we had to do a show down there, and getting into town, yeah, no problem. You just follow the road to where you're going. But to get out of town, it leads you to the state capitol, and you go around in a loop and a loop and a loop and a loop. And if you don't take the wrong right-hand turn, you keep going in that fucking loop.
Turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
I drove up through there once.
But to me, that place is, you might as well be talking south of the tracks in Chicago, man. Fuck that place. You know?
Right.
There ain't nothing in Madison I'm interested in, including a model show, which, piqued my interest, but not really that much.
I mean, if somebody else is driving,
I mean, I'd almost rather go to St. Paul, Minneapolis, which is a 3-hour drive, a little closer, but that city's just so spread out.
All right. That's fine. Not a problem. I didn't make it down there either. I was boozy. It's the funeral on that day, or burial, I should say. So that's why I didn't make it down there. So, and I was actually doing really good until taps and then the bagpipes. Some fucking bagpipes. Well, taps too, but doing good until they. And they had both. They had the bagpipes and taps, so it was like a double whammy.
Right.
Yeah, bagpipes always get me.
Hey, what's up, Dale? How we doing? Welcome
It's only a matter of time, Jeff, and he'll be doing it to himself because he doesn't follow simple directions. What can you do?
Right.
Kind of like the idiot that tries to use ISO to fucking thin pro acrylic primer and expects to get that taffy through their fucking airbrush. It's a water-based product, you douche canoe. Don't put alcohol in it.
Yeah, I use that for like cleaning, no. The alcohol for like cleaning and stuff. Well, water and alcohol.
Oh, you use the alcohol to get drunk.
Not to clean acrylic, though. No.
Oh, so basically what you're saying is I'm fucking up.
Yeah, you're supposed to drink that.
You think you're getting your spray gun clean, but in actuality, it's blowing out a good amount of the paint, but it's also trapping a good amount in the rings. Guarantee you take that apart, you will find more paint. And if you don't, it'll be a light color that just shoot through it one day, and all of a sudden it'll have funny colors mixed in it. Out of nowhere, you'll forget, and it'll just be color everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, good thing I don't paint a lot of white, so.
Oh, it turned pastel.
Yeah, you'll end up with antique white right quick.
Yeah.
All right, so I just cut it with like straight water. Got it. Okay. So I've been cutting it with a little bit of alcohol just to, so I guess
hot water.
You know, your airbrush isn't jealous that you're getting
not like super hot, but you know.
Well, I guess well, maybe that'd be a good reason why when I was wiping some shit out, it looked like it got a little wonky there as far as.
Yeah.
Almost like.
Taffy?
Yeah, it was like tacky. Uh-huh. Well, I'm only throwing through a Passat H, so I mean, it's just. That's true. I mean, it might. I mean, I paint shit anyway, so. I mean, my paint comes out looking like shit, but I don't care. It's all part of it, so. Yeah, I pull out the needle in the front, but it's like kind of hard to pull the needle out when it's one of them Porsche H's there. So, of course, I made too much, and I guess I'm going to peel the paint off because I was trying to do some, like, ghost-looking stuff, but I don't know. We'll see how well it... Did some, like, ghost stripes. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I have a personal little trick for doing ghost stripes myself. I use the Duplicolor metal cast spray cans, you know, because they're kind of transparent colors.
Oh shit! I think I brought probably like a case worth of craft beers. Yeah, that's what I just got done doing there. I pellets the parts, and because I know I got to run some more acrylic stuff through it, because that's what I just ran through it. That didn't come out too bad.
I probably should go put the salmon in the oven.
I'd like to get an airbrush. But where I'm currently living, I can't have one.
Why?
I have a natural gas heater right there.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Well, you could do
Sarge.
You could do acrylics and pipe your booth into a bucket with a filter.
Mm-hmm. Just like shitting in a bucket, 5-gallon bucket.
Put a pantyhose
Hey,
over the outlet.
Serge, what's going on?
So
I'm sorry, Serge.
Hey, Serge.
I get plenty
It can
of
be
time.
done.
Plenty
You
of
won't be able to do this.
stuff.
You won't be able to do the smelly paints. That's the only thing. That's the only. But you'll at least be able to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And acrylics are not that hard to work with. Just don't put alcohol anywhere near acrylics, and you'll be good.
I wouldn't have to worry
Serge
about
doing
it.
tonight.
Like I said, I got a natural gas heater over here for the winter time. So I just
Well, March 19th is here, and it's technically almost spring, so things will be looking up all around the world.
Yeah, it's spring, and Mother Nature's got fucking jokes. It was 30 last night and 60 this afternoon.
Well, you know, Mother Nature and Father Time got a divorce decades ago.
Yeah, well, the
Right.
bitch got jokes, and I'm tired of it.
Hey, Serge, if you want to jump in the pan,
She's not the one that's got
on there.
money to keep a fucking
Links up the top.
you know?
Mother Nature gets the rag every once in a while, too. You know?
Mother Nature's been on the rag for a long time.
And she went from short bouts of PMS to just being a bitch.
Like I said, she's not the one that has to keep an English cream retriever clean. My dog is like 8 shades darker than she ought to be. She can scrub her again. She's a roller, which is even worse. So anything is the slightest bit wet, and she's like, I'm rolling over on her back like an idiot. It's squishy. Come on, help me do this. No. Every time I take her out, I gotta come in and put on a clean shirt because she jumps on me and puts her nasty ass paws on me.
All right, so let's do another color shift over the top of what we just sprayed. And we're going to spray a light color shift over the top of a white color shift. And then we're going to put another clear over the top of that. And hopefully, if everything goes right, it should work, in theory.
A new Dodge Challenger version? I don't think so. I think, what was it?
I don't know.
The red AMT version was the newest Charger. I don't know about a newer Challenger version. I know there's resin kits out there for conversions for them, different hoods, nose, tail, fenders.
I keep check Jimmy Flintstone resin. He might have something.
Wow, what's going on, Mark?
I just completed a 2010 RT.
Hey, Mark.
It was the AE curbside one with no.
Hello.
You know,
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going.
I'm fucking with those dragonfly glaze on here. Fuck it. What's worse can happen, right? It's only an acrylic. Fuck it. What's worse can happen, right?
Don't ask.
Here you go,
Worst
Sarge.
case, you gotta
Here you go,
strip it and
Sarge.
start over, right, Cliff?
I'll just put another coat of something on top. I'll just keep stacking shit.
Until it looks like
eventually
a
do it.
coating mass, and you strip it
Give
anyway.
it a wet. Give it a, like a quick wet sand or something like that, and then just stack shit on top of shit on top of shit. Okay. Then when you hit it with all the color shift, it color shifts all sorts of wonky.
Johnny's got a question for you there, Taylor. Is that
There you
the
go,
red
Cliff.
box art or the purple one for that Challenger?
See. Quick.
An icky bitty
No,
bitty
it was the blue one.
A blue one. Ooh.
Yeah, the AMT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had bought that because I built a 70 last year, but it was a TA kit, and I used the white RT stripes from that 2010 on that Challenger on that 70.
What you got there, Mark?
Uh,
Diamond in a goat's ass?
Taking up space in my work
Right.
areas, so I put it
My
together and
dad
built it.
found that on the ground at a gas station.
Damn.
Oh shit. No,
If
somebody
it's-
just paid for their fucking drywall and fucking wood.
If it
That's
sparkles in the
Yeah,
dark, then it's a diamond.
What's that?
Yeah.
If it sparkles in the dark, then it's a diamond.
But yeah, I would show you
Dad
that.
found that on the ground at a
but-
gas station. The guy is
Yeah, you might
blind
wanna
in
get
one
that looked
eye.
I would definitely get that looked at.
Yeah.
Like, just saying.
A guy
Well,
with
I
one
put
eye
on it.
found that? Damn. That's one hell
Yeah,
of a
he's
good
blind
having
in
an eye
one
out.
eye. He's blind in
I
one
could show
eye,
you that challenge, but I
and
sent it to
he needs
last week.
glasses badly. He just doesn't have the money for glasses. So when he reads things, he's like right there trying to read it, you know. And yeah, he putting gas in his truck, and he goes, "Oh, here." And I'm like, "What the hell is that?" It's a fucking diamond. And he's like, "Yeah, I saw this sparkle on the ground, so I picked it up." I'm like,
I'm
Really?
guessing it would have to be a legit diamond because when they sparkle from a distance and they catch your eye like that, it's a bright sparkle.
Yeah, you need to
"Oh yeah, like this
get
I
somebody to
definitely
take
get
a
that
peek
thing is
at it.
quite the,
You
this
go
thing is
in,
quite
go
the-
into the
the
jewelry
starburst
store. Go
And
into one of the local
you know,
jewelry
like-
stores, and they have a little thing that's a pocket tool that they can check it with.
Yeah, a little eyeglass thing.
No, not a loop. It's an actual. It has a lamp and something else in it. Because if that is actually real, you just found a mint.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
got to be
you
at
need
least
to-
a couple carats, ain't it?
at least.
Oh, at least. But
Look
yeah,
at it
that
under
thing's
a
got one
magnifying
hell
glass
of
and
a.
see if it's got any bubbles in it.
Like cubic zirconium does.
Zirconia has bubbles, and acrylic and glass will have bubbles. But every once in a while, though, there will be an imperfection inside of a diamond that does look like a bubble. So it's not 100%.
Cut
You
glass
can
with it.
take a needle and heat it up and see if you can poke through it.
Shit, just take it to a piece of glass and see if it'll cut it.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Well,
That's
so far I
negligible because a piece of glass will cut glass.
took another a known diamond and tried cutting the top of it, and a diamond won't cut a diamond, and it didn't leave a scratch or nothing.
Take a hot needle to it at the
Mhm.
point.
Yeah,
Either way,
but for
congrats.
Dad to for Dad to find that sitting on the ground though.
Yeah, hell of
know,
a score,
blind
even
in
if
one
it
eye.
is zirconium. Yeah.
Yeah, like Dutch Dave said, he's a magpie.
Right?
Oh yeah. The old Frenchman, he can find stuff, no problem. He's been blind in one eye since he was, I don't know, 9 years old.
It's like Jonathan's getting her together.
Thanks
To a friend of his. Then when they were kids, they were walking down the street and his friend was busting glass bottles on the side of the road with a stick. And a piece of glass went in his eye and he's got a scar over top of his pupil. Says if he strains really, really hard, says he can see light, but it's like looking through like 15 layers of window screen.
So it's almost like looking through a spider glass.
Yeah, looking through a shutter window.
Yeah, like he can't see nothing through it. I mean, it's just a dead blur, right? But been like that all his life, basically.
Ooh, yeah. Good looking powerhouse.
Yeah, I was getting ready to paint.
I will be right back. I'm gonna
Getting ready
go
to
plunk
paint the car.
salmon in the oven.
Not a big fan.
Getting ready to paint the. I was getting ready to paint the car, and it's like, oh shit! I gotta mask off this friggin' engine compartment so I don't paint it.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Especially you don't want paint in places you don't want paint.
What's that, Jonathan?
I'm not a big fan of how this motor goes together because it's like the valve covers. They are bigger than the cylinder heads. And then you can't get the exhaust on all that well because of the valve covers hanging over our heads.
That's where files come in handy. Shave the top of the exhaust manifold so they go up just that little higher or whatever they need to do.
And then I can't have the starter on because it hits the frame of the dragster.
Well, that's all right because on a supercharged motor like that, they'd have the big thing that goes on the blower pulley and fires it off.
Yeah, I've seen it done many times because I've watched two of these.
You got all kinds of that on your channel, on your county fair guy channel.
Yeah.
So yeah, not having a starter.
Just so you guys know, just so everybody knows that most likely next Wednesday and the Wednesday after, there probably won't be a live stream. Just because this entire room is going to get totally dismantled because this is now going to be the bedroom.
How's it going?
Let's go.
And the bedroom side is actually going to be the new YouTube room. So that means that I got to finish drywalling over there. I got flooring to do, got a wall to build, a mezzanine to build.
Changes are coming.
So, well, wood and drywall is being delivered tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
So I'll probably do my next Wednesday or this Wednesday coming live stream, and then probably 2 after that I won't be, because I won't have nothing connected. My computer, my benches, everything will be completely torn apart. So that's why I've been working hard at getting like extra videos made, and so I can time release them.
Caught up and ahead so you have some free time.
Yeah, I got stuff that's ready to go.
My parents just ordered some shingles and roofing supplies, so no telling when the weather is going to get good enough for that. But whenever they get here and drop them off, we can plan a date to do a roof.
No, that's the thing. I'm also eliminating one window from that side. There's 3 windows over there, and I'm going to be putting it in over here on this side where the bed's going to be. So I got to cut this wall open, pull the window out of the other side, frame that one back in.
Yep.
And then put it in this side. Well, I don't have siding yet. Hopefully
Is it
this
the
summer
same?
we can
Is
do
it the
that.
same siding as the one you're cutting out?
There is no siding on the addition right now. Hoping
Oh,
to do go cut some trees down and do some log siding.
Nice.
I'm gonna get a sawmill to cut them all up. Make my own log siding, put that on.
My
Dad's gonna
buddy,
build the doors for the bedroom and the new YouTube room.
one of my buddies, he's got a friend with a sawmill and a huge acreage, and they cut down a bunch of trees and they cut them all down to like 3/4 inch strips, planks, and left the raw edge
Yeah,
on it. And then he took all of that stuff, and it was, none of it's like straight trees; they're all curvy trees and stuff. And so you got this live edge sticking out that, big waves all the way up the side of the building. And some of them were like 18 inches thick or wide, So you got this big expanse,
yeah.
and then you got this cool live edge. And that was kind of a fun project to put that one together.
And that's kind of what Dad and I are gonna do, because his shop's gonna be the same way. Just
Nice.
cut trees down, we'll rip them in half, and make the log siding for his
All right.
and mine, so it all looks the same.
Rustic.
Yep. And that's why Dad's shop name is the Rustic Woodworker.
Nice.
Because everything he builds in the shop is reclaimed wood from pallets or trees or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Got to get some posters made up here for him. I made his logo there last month. So I won't be starting my what do you call it, podcast until after the new YouTube room is done.
That's a good idea. Makes sense. Might as well.
Get that all settled in first, and then, yeah. Gonna finish doing the bathroom we built in here. So at one time, this is a 24 by 24 addition, and it was an old house that we tore down. And it's just the center wall going down across. All right. There's just a center wall over here dividing the addition in half, right? But then when Dad decided to move here, so my YouTube room used to go 11 by 19 because we've got a small hallway over there with a door outside, right? But when Dad came, he kind of needed a place to stay, so we built him this little 8 by 8 room here. So it made my YouTube room smaller, right? But now that he's got his shop built outside and he's building his own bedroom on the outside, he's kind of adding on to the corner. But his bedroom will be out there. Right now, he's actually in the shop. We've turned this into a bathroom, right? So we've got a bathroom on our side, and then on the other side in the mobile home portion of the house, that's the in-laws, right? And this space right now that I'm using is the same amount of space that we're using on the other side of the wall, right, over there, for a bedroom. So I figured, why not take the bedroom stuff, put it in here, punch a hole through this wall, put that window in, and then I can build a wall towards the house more and make myself a 12 by 18 YouTube room. But we're also going to build a mezzanine up top for storage, kind of like we have here, right? Up here we've got storage on top of the bathroom, right? So I'm going to do the same thing over there. So I'll have storage above the YouTube room. I'll have a bigger YouTube room. So that means dismantling all of this. Window, I got to move this one baseboard heater onto this wall. Then I can take all the bedroom stuff, put it over here, and then finish doing all the drywall on the other side of that, build a mezzanine, finish off the floor, you know, and then start reassembling counters and making them deeper, and built-in spray booth that's going to be built right into the countertop that's going to vent right outside.
That's the nice part, is you get to plan it all out before you start building, so you know what works right now and what could make an improvement. So when you go to build it, you start with the improvement, and then if you see anything new you need to do, you know what to go from there.
Yeah, these are my blueprints. So
sketch it out, plan it out, measure it out.
I've done a whole lot of hand-drawn blueprints.
Well, we're gonna make the counter. Gonna make my counter deeper. Right now they're 26 inches deep, and I'm gonna make them 34 inches deep. But
that'll help a lot.
Keep the counter completely flat, and at the back of the counter is going to be all my plugs. So I'll have plugs all the way along my counter, right?
So you don't have to reach under the desk to plug anything in.
Nothing. Everything will be right on top. All my plugs. I can plug my monitors in. I can plug my tower in, Dremel, lights, whatever I want. Everything will be right there. And then all the legs will be put on 45, so I won't have any posts anymore.
Right hey, Louis, what's going on? How we doing? Sorry, I was asleep at the wheel
I've
here.
got like posts under my leg, under the counter. So,
right.
It's going to be a big project. So, yeah, it's going to be probably 2 weeks of no YouTube, no Prime, no Disney, no model building, nothing.
Well, you'll be building them in your head. So you'll be building a bigger one. The downtime.
Well, that's the thing.
Once you get back into it,
you're just doing a one-to-one diorama.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's the thing. I'm going to have a bunch of videos ready to rock and roll so that I can, schedule them to release.
Videos on building your hobby room.
Yeah, and then at the same time, I'll probably record with my phone, maybe 8 or 9 minute video, 10-minute video. Yeah, shop updates. Yeah. This is what it looks like. This is now emptied. This is now what we're building. All that crap.
Windows been moved.
Oh yeah.
Countertops are in.
Time change, yeah.
So you guys will be getting the regular model videos, but at the same time, complete YouTube room shop updates. Yeah, big time. I suppose, well, it's kind of pointless doing a live stream while you're trying to work, I guess. It's one thing if you're at the desk, but it's another thing when you're running the skill saw and sawzall and screwing.
Yeah, that's all. You can't talk over all that noise.
A lot of time lapse.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking minute. Gotcha.
I mean, if somebody else did a live stream, I could probably join in, set the camera up, throw my mic on mute, and then, you guys can kind of watch in the background while you're talking amongst yourselves.
Oh, you can play supervisor.
Yeah.
Play supervisor, tell you what you're doing wrong. Just fucking with you.
No, she'll be there going, well, that's not how you, this is my freaking room. You're not telling me how to build my room. Bedroom's already built. You can't tell me how to make it.
Right?
But we just bought, like, our TV quit, so we just bought a 55-inch. So that's set up right now, but that's going to go on the wall over here. So I had to order a freaking wall mount. So that'll have to go up. Yeah, lots to do. Yeah, Wish we had Harbor Freight. It's
Oh,
Amazon
that's
order.
right. Yeah. Yeah, I figured you guys would have Harbor Freight up there.
No, we've got something similar. It's called Princess Auto. Basically,
Oh,
exact same thing. I mean, you can get anything from trailer axles and hubs and wheels to air compressors to lights for the top of your
true story,
cab.
buds. True story.
Everything is so dirt cheap. I think their brand of tool is called Power Fist. You know, like
I watch a lot of half-ass customs from up there, and he shops at Princess Auto all the time for his parts and supplies and needs.
That's basically our. It's basically our Harbor Freight. Like you can pick up a 1/2-inch impact for like $30. You know.
Yeah, even Dan from DD Speed Shop, he shops at that store too.
Oh yeah.
And these parts,
And then if you want to upgrade, if you want to upgrade just a little bit, well, then you go to Canadian Tire.
Or you pay the extra
you get a little better stuff.
And charge from America.
Yeah, Canadian Tire is like our Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Or actually, it'd be more like Runnings.
Yeah, Canadian Tire, you can get anything from pellet guns and hunting fishing equipment, gardening stuff,
that's Runnings.
kitchen stuff. Yeah, kitchen stuff to bicycles to car parts and automotive paint, house paints, you name it, dog toys. You know,
all that stuff.
That's what Canadian Tire is. Mm-hmm. But the tools there are a little better. You know, lifetime warranty on the Mastercraft stuff and things like that, which I've actually never had a problem with Mastercraft. I broke a torque wrench, you know, like a 1/2-inch drive torque wrench. And I brought it in. They looked at it. Says, "Oh, it quit working." I says, "Yep." They couldn't match the exact one because it was so old. So they gave me the step up, the new design. Here you go. Have a good day. All right, thanks.
Not too bad.
You know, so Mastercraft itself is actually fairly good. But it's still I wouldn't buy Snap-on or Mac tools anyways, but you fucking junk.
I never did. When I went to school, I took a loan out at Sears and, well, not a loan, but, you know, I spent about $1,500 on Craftsman tools. Everybody else
I still got all kinds of
else had Mac and Snap-on. They're probably still paying their shit off.
Yep.
Out of school for 10 years.
That's the thing. Like Craftsman and Mastercraft are practically the same stuff. You know, one's from Sears and one's from Canadian Tire because we had the Craftsman stuff up here too, right? And the only thing with Sears, though, they do have lifetime warranty, but there's a lot more questions asked. Sometimes we got to send it in to get tested, and you know that was the only thing that with Sears Craftsman stuff. Mastercraft, they don't care. They fucking throw that piece of junk in the garbage and give you another one and write it off. Here you go. Have a good day.
I broke a 1/2-inch drive, 1/2-inch socket one day, and I took it in there. Guys, like, I've never seen anybody take and break one of these. And took in, just gave me a new one. It was before Sears closed down.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, there's no more Sears.
That was nice. Because if I broke something, I'd just go to fucking Sears and get it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I can pick up a full set of wrenches from Mastercraft, you know, every size for like $120. I can go buy a 10 mil wrench from Snap-on for $97.
Lately, I seem to be spending a whole lot of money at Runnings.
Yeah, I was gonna say Runnings is like the place.
Was it Forge Force or Force Forge or whatever? Before they got there,
Forged Force.
Haven't had a problem with them so far.
Well,
I always had. Well, I still have Craftsman, Mastercraft. I have some gray. I've got a few Snap-on. Well, not even really Snap-on. It's their low-line Blue Point. I got some of the Blue Point stuff.
Blue Point's not bad.
I don't have any Mac Tool stuff.
I got one Snap-on tool, but that was because I couldn't find the tool anyplace else.
Well, sometimes they do that
to me, that was the only reason I ever used Snap-on, was because they had the specialty tools that you kind of needed for a specific job on a specific vehicle. That was the only reason I ever used Snap-on when I was doing mechanics. Otherwise, when I was working at Western Star or anything like that, I mean, all those big sockets, I went to Greg's Distributors here in Canada, and yeah, they'd have, every freaking size you need for any type of socket, 3/4 drive or not. They have the doubler gears, they have the the torque multipliers, you name it.
Torques and multipliers. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you turn your freaking 3/4 inch torque wrench, 3/4 inch drive torque wrench, or breaker bar. Take that multiplier, a 6-time multiplier, 4-foot breaker bar with a 4-foot snipe and a 6-time multiplier. You're pretty much breaking anything free.
Yeah, I was going to say, some places, actually, I think it was Lowe's that ended up actually doing, it was Lowe's does the Craftsman now.
Yeah. I used to break apart freaking pinion gears, like the nuts on the pinion bolts or on the pinion yoke. Mm-hmm. And yeah, some of those bastards, holy Christ. Even the 3/4, even a 1-inch drive impact wouldn't break those suckers free sometimes.
Yeah, you had to get the big torque multiplier out to make sure that you fucking,
We found a guy under the Western. We found a guy under the Western Star truck once. We thought he was sleeping. He was going to get fired. No, he was taking the U-joints out, and he didn't tie up the fucking drive shaft, knocked himself out.
Oh shit.
That'll leave a mark.
I was going to say, that's definitely going to leave a mark.
Oh, yeah. Because it was the long end of the drive shaft at the transmission side.
Ooh.
So he was kind of laying under it, and he was pulling the cap off, and when the cap let go, the drive shaft dropped and right down on his fucking head. Bang.
Ouch.
Nighty-night.
Yeah. He was sleeping all right.
Yeah, he definitely knocked the fuck out.
Dude, you got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. Mama said, knock you out.
And there was one guy, he was pulled the cylinder head off. And of course, we got the overhead cranes to lift them up, right? Because you do them in the truck. And I don't know if he didn't put the bolt in all the way or something, but the chain let go and he dropped it on the top of the turbo. He snapped the freaking turbo housing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, George? How we doing? George Wilson. That name rings a bell.
Oh geez.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Must have got my text message.
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably was. Going on?
Oh, yeah.
So, a little bit ago, while y'all was
party,
showing y'all,
I appreciate
my
that.
dad's
News.
work.
You guys have fun.
While y'all was talking earlier, I was showing y'all some of my dad's work on the transport truck. He's got the motor all assembled, interior almost done. He's got the body stuff painted and some other stuff hand painted. And I'm going to hop off of here because I'm going to let a chrome piece set up overnight before I can add some more stuff. But I'm getting very close to doing an update in my build video. So
That's cool.
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 I'm going to see y'all guys later.
Well, I do
Have a
appreciate
good one, bud.
you stopping by. Come in, hang out.
Have a good one, Jonathan. You take care of yourself, man.
All right, you too.
Later, Jonathan.
And everybody else.
Have a
Later,
good
Mark.
evening, Jonathan.
Yeah, got the wife's. We ordered the gummies for the wife there. Helps her sleep. But like I
Right.
said, the company that we order from always sends us gifts. Now, I don't know if I'm allowed to show this or not on
I'm
Cliffs,
drinking
but
a Coors Light there, buds.
huh?
Oh, nothing. So that's Coors Light there, Jonathan. And that's what Bud said. And I'm like, nope, I'm drinking a Coors Light.
I'm trying not to show too much of it. That's what came as a gift with the gummies.
Hold on. Boy, up. Uh-huh.
Like I
Crack
said, I'm
pipe.
trying not to show too much of it.
Yeah, I got you. I ain't worried
That's what
about it. They
came.
want to shut my channel down. Shut my channel down. Fuck them and feed them beans.
That's the gift. That's the gift that came with her 2 cans
Well,
of gummies.
It's almost bad as like all these other places they're giving away like fucking crack pipes and all these Democrat run shitholes.
Yeah,
Like New
free of
York and
charge.
stuff like that. Then they're giving all that shit away. Like, oh yeah, come in, shoot up in our great facility. OD, and we'll use Narcan at like fucking $1,500 a fucking shot. Save your ass because you're fucking stupid. Because you want to overdose.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know what I did with it, but they sent me a little test square. Oh,
A
there it
test
is.
square? For sure, it's just not acid.
What Mark
Well,
not
that's
do?
exactly what it. That's exactly what it is. It's a test square.
Oh, test square. Got it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't do that shit, so it's been sitting in one of my drawers here for I don't know, a good 6 months. I don't even smoke weed. I can't. I'm allergic to it.
That's gotta suck.
I gave it up 20 years ago.
I still hold a CDL. That's why I don't smoke it. I haven't even tried. I'm one of them guys that can honestly say
we
I've
gotta.
never smoked weed.
Yeah, we've got a friend. She smokes it. So every time we get gummies and we get that gift, we give it to her. She's like, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, for some people, freebies are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, the stepson's not here anymore, so we can't give it to him. Otherwise, we just give it to him. He moved to the land of the frog. He went to Quebec.
Oh, he went to France or Quebec?
No, he went to Quebec. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Quebec. Yeah.
Well, his girlfriend and her family are from there, from Montreal. So
Uh-huh.
he's out there right now. They plan on coming back, but as of right now, yeah, he's out in Quebec.
Let's see how well this glaze goes on top of
Okay,
everything.
I'm gonna shut my camera off so I can move it so I can go paint. Don't want to make you guys all sick. Moving my camera around.
Oh, that's all right. I don't care. Fuck, make us
We
sick.
were sick before you came along, man.
Yeah.
Well, sick-minded and sick to the stomach are 2 different things.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Nauseous.
sick-minded too, but don't need everybody puking.
Nauseous would be the word.
Yeah. See, there you go. Nauseous.
And just like that, I'm now over at the paint booth. Goddamn dog toys.
Surprised Gunther ain't been in here to
Dog
like
toys.
fucking check on me.
Freaking dog toys everywhere. You end up getting them caught in the wheels of the freaking chair.
Oh, fuck, that didn't turn out
Something
too
like that.
bad. Threw some of that dragon
pretty
glaze
good,
shit on there.
Nice.
Fuck it, why not? Try it. Yeah, I was gonna say, we figured you was a toker there, little Jimmy.
Open up my
Most of
window.
the nicotine that I do is in cigars, so.
If the
This is supposedly supposed to dry clear.
spray booth annoys you, just tell me and I'll shut my mic off.
I should be good. I got my spray booth, but I got the fanless one. Mine's literally just a fucking. What the hell were we talking? We were talking about that. I think it was yesterday. The fucking cheapo paint booths.
I see you on those craft things overseas there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was over on them too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what it was.
Wife made salted caramel brownies tonight for supper.
Oh, that sounds good.
Oh yeah. And just regular brownies, people. Just
Oh
regular.
yeah, leftovers.
That sounds more like a dessert.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like my kind of meal, but that just sounds more like a dessert.
Right. Yeah, there we go. Fuck it.
So for your Wreckfest stream, how about you do like a 50-50, half of it PC, half of it on console if some of the guys can't
Yeah,
get
I
it
could
in?
actually probably do that too. I'd have to have somebody running on the console.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy'd run console.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Well, I don't think he's working on Wednesday, so I could probably have him running on console. I don't think he's got YouTube's to streams, but
I can stream it off of my console.
well, that'd be pretty cool. Hell yeah.
Well, that is if I join.
Well, I mean, you'd still be hosting
That's
the
good,
stream
Cliff.
part of it to record for your end of it, so it wouldn't matter if you
Yeah,
were
so
on.
what
You may end up having to do like a half stream and then break and go to another stream, but
right. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
so,
Cliff, I didn't even ask it.
yeah.
How's your SnowRunner progress?
Actually, I think I'm finally at Tamir, and I'm like about partway through that. Like I'm still way back, like chapter 3, and I got a bunch of the side quests to do or the contests. I've been focusing on the story, but I haven't even like the other day when I went to do the Wreckfest thing. I fired it up on Sunday, and I had a shit ton of updates. Like I think I had like 2 or 3 system updates.
They just had one last week.
Yeah, and it was like
it.
Yeah, it was last week. They had one, and I'm like, Jiminy Christmas, like. But I think I was like 2 or 3 updates behind.
I just bought the season 4 season pass.
Ooh, nice.
So now I'm eligible for all the maps this year.
I was thinking about that, but I'm like,
like 12.
Maybe. Yeah, I think they're up to season 12, I think.
Well, yeah.
Or level 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta start playing that. Like, start getting something going with it because
I'm just about to wrap up the main map, and then I got to send all my trucks back, and then we're moving somewhere else.
Nice.
I haven't done much, if any, of the freaking SnowRunner stuff. I've had it for years. Just
let me look at my desktop quick here.
That's my crack. I play it about 3 times a week.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen you on it when I do like the Wreckfest. You're on like SnowRunner, and that's why I didn't want to interrupt you that night. Oh no, that's American Truck Simulator because I got Wreckfest on the PC. I got BeamNG, which I haven't even played yet. My Garage, which was kind of like Gayer Than AIDS.
My Garage is actually the shit, man.
It's the one that's got like you run around with a pellet gun and you got like a killer fucking rabbit. And
oh, that's the Long Drive.
Oh, Long Drive. Oh,
yeah, that's a different game.
Oh, okay. No, that was what it was. Never mind.
Yeah, My Garage is.
Oh, My Garage is the one you were playing. Okay.
Yeah, My Garage is the one I told you about. You went and got the Long Drive. And I was like, no.
Right.
You're like, oh, fuck, whatever.
This game is Gayer Than AIDS. Why the hell am I running around trying to kill a fucking rabbit with a pellet gun? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
And it's like the car sucks and you're trying to pick shit up and it's glitching.
Oh, yeah, that game is glitchy as fuck, man.
Oh, my God. And it's like you're just walking around and you like end up dying from dehydration.
Oh, hey.
Poop and piss all over.
Yep.
Did you get the update for the new tire package they came out with?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Well, you can, if you get it, I think it's like $3.99 or whatever on PS Store.
Oh,
okay.
It's an upgrade package for the Scout vehicles because you'll get the same diameter of tires, like for the Max.
Right.
They're a lot wider, so they're like more of a bogger type.
Oh, hell yeah. That would actually help a lot in some of them other fucking
games. It was a major game changer because all my Scout trucks were just sitting, and now I use them all the time.
Yeah, the skinny tires made them a little top heavy. A little wider platform, keep them a little more stable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the games you got to do on PC because of all the mods that are out there. Holy fuck.
I haven't put a single mod on my PS4 just for the fact that I keep hearing that mod stuff.
I've got a couple of them, and it fucks up if, especially go to play with someone else. They gotta have like a shit ton of like, and it's like, the juice ain't worth the squeeze.
You know, like with ATS, American Truck Sim, at least that one, if you know how to get in the config files, you can put in the mod optional part. And then if I have it and you come to join my game and you don't have it, it don't care. You can still jump in without it.
That's kind of like how SnowRunner is, but
yeah, but it doesn't do it automatically.
You'll see stuff like you can get on a session, or you can host a session, and then people can join you. If they don't have all the DLC stuff, it doesn't matter because it's your host map.
Right.
But I hardly ever do that anyway.
Yeah, there's a few games that do stuff like that. Wreckfest doesn't. the host has the cars and you don't, well, and you don't got the
Right,
cars,
exactly, and that's
you might be able to get the loaner for the time being, but you don't get the car. Yeah. I've never multiplayed with Farm Sim, but I'm pretty sure that was whoever the
actually Farm
host
Sim
is
pretty
decides
fun.
what is in there, and then when you go to load the game, that's what it's loading. So.
Right, but sometimes you get too much shit on there, it fucking crashes your goddamn system.
Well, when there's fucking 18,000 freaking mods you can add to a game just to increase shit, you know, it's like, holy crap.
Yeah, there are a lot of
40,000 freaking different tractors and 70,000 different implements. And yeah, you can go way crazy on that game.
Yes, that is true. You can. There's a lot.
A lot.
A lot. A lot.
But it is fun, man. I enjoy it. It's a nice, peaceful, chill game to just sit there and run the tractor up and down the field, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, that I want to do an off-road dirt track whenever I get in and just do the landscaping section of it, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that'd be kind of fun just to do an off-road stadium race kind of thing, you know.
Well, I was working on one map a long time ago to try and do like an off-road map where it was like you're gonna have like jumps and get a whole bunch of different shit just to, and that's all it was gonna be, like make a bunch of fields
Yep.
and like plow them all into one big fucking arena sort of thing.
Yep. Well, if you take the No Man's Land mod map, on that one you can cut down, there's 2 fence post type things down by the shop. One, it removes all of the rocks, and then the other one, if you cut it down, it removes all of the trees. So then all you have is dirt. That's it, right?
No shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
kind of cool.
yeah, using that as the starting point for the dirt track thing is what I have planned. You know, and you can start with how I don't know, what is it, $1 million some bucks or whatever.
Yeah,
If you can't buy a few trucks and redo the fucking landscape with that, fuck, dude, come on. Got a little farm over in the corner so I can sell some soybeans or something, you know?
Right, enough to fuel your fucking racing habit.
Fucking right, gotta have some income.
You gotta smell the soybeans.
Install the mod with the wind generator and the little propane selling station so that they bring in $1,000 a day or whatever it is, you know? Free income. Ooh, let's sleep till tomorrow.
Yep, just set it there in the corner and let it go.
Yep. I have a whole line of them on the outside of the property because there's like a big mountain on the outside edge. You can go over the mountain before the edge of the map, but you ain't gonna farm on that fucking thing. I don't care who you are. It's not like we're doing grapes in a vineyard, you know?
Right.
Olive trees in fucking Jerusalem or some fucking thing. It's like, God, what? Why did they even bother doing that? Just keep it flat to the end, you know?
Well, it's probably something they just wanted to do to see how many people would try and farm it.
Well, I think it was pretty much more of a, here's the center of the map. We don't really need you on the outskirts because, you know, if you're going to go that far, you might as well be playing on a map with a city to go from one end to the other of, you know?
Right.
And plus, there's nothing on it except for a couple of small little water puddles and then the big shop down at the bottom, you know?
Oh, yeah. Southern boiled peanuts. Oh, he's just playing with his coffee can. Okay, that's cool. A simple coffee can works well as a fucking dog entertainment toy.
So does a blown up Ziploc bag. My little dog, he's such a little tiny ankle biter. I take a Ziploc bag, blow it up and seal it, hand it to him, and he's running around chasing it like a balloon that won't sit still.
I forgot, I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, oh, that's right. I had to open up a new thing of coffee today, so I was like, and he likes actually playing with the old coffee can.
The metal ones or the
Yeah,
plastic?
well, they're not like the metal. They're like the cardboard with like the metal
Gotcha,
bottom in
gotcha.
them, but they're like cardboard. And he likes playing with them. So what I did is I took his one Kong bone and I put some treats in it, and then I put his bone inside the coffee, empty coffee container, and gave it to him.
Right.
And walked, try to fuck around trying to figure it out how to get it out. I mean, he had it out in about 5-10 minutes. He had it out.
Nice.
It took him a little bit. Once he got the top off and realized it was in there, then it took him a couple minutes to get it out because I kind of wedged it in there. And he got smart. He finally got around it to like pick it up. Yeah, paper towel rolls are good too. Yeah, so it was like weird. And then it was like he just picked it up with the top off and threw it down, and it was just like the bone just kind of like popped out because like Kong bone. And he like got it and got the little treats that were in the end of it. I'm like, oh, all right. I guess that works.
Time. They'll get her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. Gotta go top off my coffee cup.
Mm-hmm. Cling, cling. I did let him out before I started streaming, so I gotta keep an eye on the time to see if he's gonna go. If he's got to go out because, like I said, we ended up taking the bells off the door because he broke open one of the bell parts and then ate the little thing inside. So yeah, it's like, well, we don't need them tearing into them. That's so bells are off the door, but I hear you playing with your coffee can.
It's one of the things you don't count on when you set up something like that.
Right, exactly. I was like, what the hell? It's like I noticed a bell was missing because there were like 3 bells on it. And I'm like, wait a minute, there was 3 bells on there. And I'm like looking around and I seen it.
He did exactly what I told you he'd do.
Hey, but it worked to get my attention and let him know he got to go out.
Until he broke it.
Yeah, that's what I mean, until he broke it. And I was like, well, okay, that works.
Working on that. Yeah.
Still working on the 49 Mercury.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, no, this ain't a 49. This is a 48 Ford. But for some reason, I knew it was a Merc for like NNL, but I still grabbed like a 48 Ford kit, and I'm like, fuck, I knew it was a Merc. But that's all right. I'll still throw it in there. It's like still the same, but yeah, it's got that dragon glaze over it with some of the pearlescent white and silver with like the blue. And I'm gonna probably throw some clear, like actual clear over the top.
Just throwing the whole paint box at that one.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's got like 2 different types of acrylic on top of nail polish and a silver lacquer base. So I'm making sure I'm putting my shit on there right instead of like what happened last time I tried.
Got a resin Cadillac air cleaner. I'm getting that painted up now for the engine.
Ooh.
It's over at Gold Base.
Ooh, that looks
great.
nice.
Grape candy over Gold Base.
Ooh. That looks sharp.
No sparkles in it, but man, it reflects that gold.
That's what you want. That looks sharp.
Yeah.
No flake in it.
This candy grape is so thin, it's going to take 1 million coats to coat it or to get it the color it's supposed to be.
Right.
See you, Johnny.
All right, Johnny. Thanks. Have a good evening. Appreciate you dropping by.
Nice flip-flop paint there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that, Cliff?
Yes. I like that. That's at that color shift? Or is that hyper shift?
What was that?
That's that hyper shift you're talking about?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Okay. I don't know if Carl will pick up on it or not.
It's a great color shift.
It is a nice color shift.
It should look pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and you got to get those out in the sun. Take video out in the sun to show them off reasonably well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost
whole
impossible to
thing will look.
duplicate sunlight in a house.
Yeah, let's get one
Yeah.
of them fancy lights there.
Tell
I
that
ain't
to
that
my
fancy.
sun lamp.
You are my
I think that'll look pretty good.
Hell yeah. Even the green of it looks so badass.
Mm-hmm. So I used that Bustum Customs, and I had some issues on it when I went to spray it on that old body OBS
That's
there.
what I use.
And is that Buster's Customs?
Turbo Dork.
Yeah, Turbo Dork. Oh, I thought you said Hyper. Oh yeah,
I know I'm a dork, but what are you?
Turbo Dark is great paint. I've got a bunch of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I grab
what
different
that
ones
is.
every time I go past the rack.
And
Got
Cliff,
more
you
than
said you were
half of the
working on.
set now.
Yeah,
I did what now?
said you were working on an OBS truck.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's in the 454. It's a step side Chevy there.
The AMT, yeah.
The AMT one there. It's a rebuilder.
The
So what I did
AM.
is I took some of that Bustum Customs. Now I was like, well, shit. Now I just threw some of the perfect match duplicolor over the top, striped it off, made some stripes, gave her a wet sand, and I just sprayed a bunch of that Dragonfly glaze over the top of this. It's blue. Hold on. Where did it go? It's the blue, green, gold color shift, the top coat.
Yeah.
And I just sprayed it over the top of that forest green. The duplicolor GM there, the dark green. Don't mind.
Well, I've got this one right here. I know it's everybody's favorite.
Oh, that one? Yeah, this is the step side. I got to get a different engine for it, but I found a NASCAR engine I think I'm going to drop in there. So I was like, I'm going to drop a NASCAR engine in it.
It's technically the curbside, the new one that just came out.
Yeah, but
at least the hood comes open and it only has a motor plate, so you can't put one in there, but the chassis is still kind of curbside.
Right.
Right.
But I still have leftovers frame stuff from previous kits. So like I have a legit frame right here where.
And that's the long box one, right?
I highly recommend it, bud.
The one that Cliff's got. This is for a step side, but it's the same chassis.
Yeah, it's the same chassis. That's the one that. Where the hell did I just put it? Fuck.
That'd be cool, Boston.
I had a complete underside from one of those step sides. I didn't have the body, and so I'm gonna use it with this chassis. But since you got me on the big screen, I got these in from STS today.
Nice.
See that little word right there? Just because I'm building.
Uh-huh.
Motion Raceworks.
I'm building the OBS Motion Raceworks truck with this kit.
Nice.
I had to make the door decals and the decals that go on the bed right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of this stuff, this is just a local performance shop. We actually, George and Michael, they do business with this guy. Luke Siebert at Siebert Performance.
Cool.
He builds engines, carburetors, and a whole bunch of stuff. But then he also, I told STS to, like, this is the same logo. It's just scaled down for like a window or a valve cover.
Okay.
So if I build like a race engine, I can put the decal on the valve.
Nice.
Nice.
Jimmy, you say he had a extended cab? Unless
Yeah,
you get like
that's
unless you get the more modern version with the like Wave Runner and stuff like that. If you want an OBS version, they don't come with an extended cab except for the dually, as
1-ton
far as
dually.
I know. You know, I think the dually is the only one with the extended cab. Just so you know, that's the one you want to look for.
Yep. And you
At
can
least
use
for the
like-
cab, it'll still fit on any of the other ones. It's a little long.
But yeah, that's actually a commission build for. Well, I shouldn't really say commission. It's more of a gift, like a retirement gift for one of the guys I used to work with. And then this one is the one I'm building for my old supervisor guy I used to work with and stuff like that.
Mhm.
A snap
Yeah,
kit.
I think it's burgundy on the box, and that's the one you want. It's a
Yep.
snap fast kit
Yep, it's snap fast.
with a promo chassis underneath it, so there's metal axles and nothing else. Yeah.
Mhm.
But if you ain't looking at the bottom, who gives a shit?
Right.
And I think it comes with slicks instead of dualies. Well, actually, they're street tires, but they're wide like slicks.
Yeah. Which, because actually, if I remember right, the dualies were just the wide tires. They weren't even dually.
That's
And
what
that's
I mean.
what I
They were
remember.
the Mickey Thompsons, I think.
Yeah, they were just the wide.
Pro
Yeah.
touring, let's say, not pro street.
Right. But they didn't have the split in them like a real dually would. It was just,
Right. Well, they did. The red kit didn't even have the dually rims. It had like directional 5-spoke, almost like the Corvette type of thing from the early 90s styling cues.
Right.
When Boyd Coddington's aluminum went crazy.
Right.
American Hot Rod. Yeah, I got a few of them OBS parts kits. Like I got like 3 bodies, maybe 2, maybe 3 chassis, a couple different boxes. But they're all parts kits.
You know, just do what I did with mine. Well, all my leftovers.
There we go.
Well, it's not that, but
What's up, little Jimmy?
for that monster
What's
truck
up?
I was building.
But no, they did make one snap kit. It was the extended cab, short bed, regular. It wasn't the dually.
So
It was
might have been
green on the
promo.
box. It was green on the box. They only did that kit in one run, and it's like $150 kit. I'm not paying that much.
Yeah, not for that few parts. Fuck that.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not for a fucking promo kit.
But for $60, you can buy the kits that are out now and just kit bash them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we'll do.
I've made a
Because this
bunch of
truck was an
Look
extended
for
cab
a
short bed.
rebuilder.
Well, $40 if you buy them all.
I've made extended cabs before, like the Dodge Ram, the GTS freaking Viper kit. A friend of mine said, "Can you turn that kit into an extended cab?" Yeah, I can. So I did twice, back to back.
Right, because you took the other half of the cab and made it.
No, I literally had 4 of them bodies and turned both of them into extended cabs. One's a dually bigger truck, and the other one's more stock like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, here, let me show you pictures. Dig
There's
it out
one.
here.
That's another
This
one I
had-
want to find is the second gen dually kit. It's a snap kit.
This one This OBS kit, it's the extended cab for the dually, and then it's the short bed from the 454 kit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what his truck was. It was the stock rims, but it was on 37s with the stock freaking GM rims.
Oh yeah, you could run them all day, every day.
There you go, Cliff.
Yep, I see to get it there.
Oh, that's sexy.
Thank you.
All right.
But as you can see, both of these were fucking dualies or single cabs, and with the 4 bodies,
For
we got the lifted dually and then the normal size.
Nice. Well, that depends. Now, are you doing it like you could put aluminum heads? You could run like dark style aluminum heads, or you could just paint them whatever the engine color is. I mean, you could just paint them black. You can do whatever color you want with them. But as far as the heads and stuff like that, anyone got any more input on that? Because
if you're doing a factory engine, the whole engine is basically painted one color in the paint shop, heads included, valley included. But if you're going for aftermarket, like aluminum heads, those usually don't get painted unless you're doing like a Boyd Coddington show rod style type of thing where everything gets painted, including aluminum heads.
Yep.
But as far as like the Bullet Mustang, I would do one solid color, block, heads, and intake. I wouldn't do an aluminum intake on that because I don't think they would have had that in the show.
No.
Because both of them look like factory cars that were slightly modified for the movie. And if you want it screen accurate, make sure you look at the taillight panel because it's modified.
Yes. Because I know I just bought that 68, and I had a brain fart thinking, oh yeah, that's the Eleanor and shit like that. But then I'm like, wait a minute.
Eleanor
I bought was for the GT350.
I was going to say Eleanor was a 73. That's the only Eleanor I give a fuck about. I don't care about the new one. I like the old one.
Oh, there is another one. I was about to say Eleanor was a 67.
No, she was a 73.
The original was a 73. No, it was a 71, and they put 73 body panels on it.
Well, yeah, okay, let's say 71 to 3.
Oh, you're talking about that ugly ass yellow one.
It wasn't ugly. That motherfucker, that was one car.
The original.
The entire fucking movie. One car. They didn't have second take cars.
No,
they had one fucking car. And it's still alive and drives today.
It's in a museum.
Today. They put fucking gas in it, put the battery back on it. That fucker will fire up and do the.
I'm not saying the original Gone in 60 Seconds was bad. I don't like that color and I don't like that body style.
You gotta also remember during
a lot of people don't like that body style.
No problem.
That's why there ain't shit for models of it out there.
Right.
Nicolas Cage's Eleanor, though.
Nicolas Cage's version of that movie ruined the whole fucking movie. I got no respect for Nicolas Cage's version of it.
Oh, that car was so beautiful, though.
But then again, I'm not a Ford fan, and I absolutely don't like Mustangs, so you're talking to the wrong guy.
Yeah. Anything custom done up like that, I can like, even though I don't like Ford or Dodge.
I don't know. I think they ought to build more 4-door model kits just because more people had them in their driveway than they had 2-doors.
Right.
Yeah. Throughout history.
The flip side is that it'll save them cutting up a fucking body.
Yeah.
Man, a lot of 4-door model kits you can still make look cool. Big granny sleepers.
Well, I mean, the 4-doors, like I said, that's what everybody owned. Yeah, people own 2-doors and hot rods and everything, but 75% of the population owned 4-door family cars. You know,
I want to make a model kit of my truck, an 03 Cat Eye.
Yeah, you got to actually like check out, but
The closest they've come to
Hey,
the
what's
body
going
style of my
on?
truck is the 02 Round Eye.
Because I got a 71 Mustang Mach 1. It's for another build, but you can make that into the original Eleanor if you wanted to from the original.
that's a tough one there, Jeff. Remakes
Yeah, I was going to
always
say,
suck. Remakes always suck, but so does modern movies. So hard
right.
to say. That's kind of a
Like,
50-50.
Paul Walker pedo movies.
pedo
Pedo movie.
pederass. Or, you know,
They file.
yes, pedo, file.
Child molesters. Let's just fucking say it, man.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought we
AKA
weren't
Joe
talking about
Biden.
politics. What are y'all talking about Joe Biden for?
Okay, let's go, Brandon.
I don't know.
That's cool.
I
That's right.
I love the
Fuck
shit
Biden.
out of Fast and Furious, so I'm not going to say anything about more.
Okay, so it was funny because when Fast and the Furious originally came out, it was like, then everyone started putting like fucking ditch hooks and like gay ass fart cans and fucking all sorts of shit and stuff like that. So it was
Hey,
just
Boston.
Currently working on.
Hey, Boston. I actually do have a few of mine.
Working on the Ford Lightning from that movie.
Carnal knowledge. I like that. Yeah.
There it is. Grab the link.
I've actually got a kit for that, which I got a grill that Ernie made me that I've got to actually get on that and actually put it together. I used to have 86 Chevy K20 regular cab long box, 4-wheel drive 33s. I had it when I was up in Washington State. And it was a two-tone, but it was like a white top with the white bottom, and it was like the dark blue metallic in the middle. Oh, sharp.
I also did both of my Cadillacs, my limo and my two-door. Actually, I got a few more than that too, I think. I should have my black and silver El Camino. I did my mom's Cutlass, two-tone coppery brown and tan.
I've done a model of my dream car. I've never owned it.
Right?
Where's that?
I have all of my dad's 80
I don't
Chevy.
know why they do that.
My black 85 Chevy. I have a model of my 73 Firebird. I have a model of my 97 Z71. I have a model of my mom's Corsica.
We pull it out.
A model of my grandmother's
Show you all my
79.
dream truck.
Now, some kits actually do have multiple like body pieces, panels. You normally go for like your 2-in-1, 3-in-1, and that's where you get a lot of your extra parts. Oh, that's all right. You're good, Sergey. I understand what you're saying. So
There you go. There's my dream truck I built. 72 Cheyenne.
That's cool.
Larens.
Well, that's all
I
right.
went through and I sanded every bit of molding off that thing.
So you don't want all the side trim?
Yeah.
Is
Got
that
rallies on it.
Is that the
Yeah,
Coke
rallies
kit?
always look good on them.
Oh, yeah. I wish I would have put a bigger motor in it, but that's okay. I just went with the stock 350.
You can
Is
get a
that
lot
the
of
Coke
power
kit?
out of a small block.
Which
Yes,
all
you
are.
yeah.
can. A
Oh,
lot.
yeah. But if I owned one in real life, I'd have a cammed 454 in it.
Is that the Coke kit?
Yeah, I've built a couple of those trucks, actually. I like that 72 kit. It's simple and you can make it look good.
For cancer awareness build. I
I did the farm truck with the wedge hauler kit.
Nice.
Yeah. I've done the wedge hauler. That damn wedge on the back of it. I don't know. It doesn't look right
Farm
to me.
truck
But
and Asian.
Well, I didn't. When I used mine for 50 Chevy.
I think it's something. Oh wait, I still turn around.
Anybody ever build the farm bird, where they put the camper on back of the Trans Am?
Not yet.
Those kits are actually hard to find because the NPC only has like one release of the 74 to 76 Trans Am.
Well, I wasn't talking about the one with the little side windows in the back like that, but actually taking a camper and putting it on a Trans Am.
I mean, you could, but I was like,
I mean, that's what they did. They just fucking self-tappered it to it. Called it good, you know.
Yeah. But what I'm saying though, was technically,
cool.
but that's like what, a 76, 75?
Yeah, it was before the quad headlight 78 or whatever it was, 79, I think. So whatever earlier, reasonably the same within that era.
I have the original of that kit, the 78 Blackbird NPC.
I'm actually a big second year guy, and the years were 74 to 76, but technically 74 was a standalone year because the rear glass was like the 70 to 73.
Yep. 77's when they came up with the Endura bumpers, right? Or the suspension bumper thingy.
I think so. But 77 was also the Bandit version.
Yep. Yep.
Smoking Bandit car.
Mm-hmm.
I have a brand new one of them.
Love that car.
That's sitting up there waiting for me to take it down and paint it red and do the Hooper car.
I already did the Hooper car. It's awesome that you do that because you get a lot of people that say, "Oh, wow, you actually did the Hooper car. Nobody ever does that." Well, yeah, that's why I wanted to be different.
Yeah, there's probably 4,000 freaking Bandits out there, but there's only like 24 freaking Hoopers.
Right.
You know?
That was the first kit I ever built. Was that Revell?
And if I had the Camaro, I would do it in a little darker red from Mighty Ducks.
Oh.
I don't remember what his name was. I don't think it was Emilio Estevez. It might have been, but
yeah,
from Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
From Mighty Ducks, he had a red Camaro Z28.
Yeah,
without the stripe package, but it said Z28 on it. But I'd really like to find a Corvette hood to do
Mark Hamill's Corvette Summer.
No, that one I can buy in resin for like $65 or 3D printed.
All right.
The whole kit. That's not a big deal. I wouldn't mind having that one, but Packard from the Wraith, his silver Corvette with the red on the bottom with the orange stripe. He's got a very specific hood on his. So until I can find that hood, I got no reason to do the rest of the body, you know.
True.
I'd like to.
You could always do the Corvette from Con, the movie Con Air. That Corvette.
Oh yeah, the agent's Corvette there.
I mean, there's
the one that gets dragged behind the plane.
That's my car.
If I ever get another Dodge Ram Charger kit, I want to do Lone Wolf McQuaid's, even though it's the wrong year. It's close enough for me.
So, funny thing about that is I actually have the GMC for when he did Walker Texas Ranger, when he originally, first season of Walker there.
The pilot season.
Dodge.
Yeah.
That's a future build.
Yeah, the Lone Wolf McQuaid one. I remember that movie as a kid at the drive-in theater, dude.
I'd love to do the big Dodge from Texas Ranger.
'cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you.
I have another Viper from the TV series Viper that I got to build one of these days too.
Yeah,
built
that
one.
was like a
Yeah, I
fancy
always wanted.
spin-off Knight Rider.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's the same as fucking Stingray and all the other freaking Miami Vice. It's a detective in a cool car. That's all
Yep,
it is. you know?
exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I'm
those are
probably
badass.
not
I
those.
wanted to do the. I wanted to do that Viper from the show Viper there, but I wanted to do the pursuit mode one.
I have an untouched Viper body right now, 3D printed, untouched, and it's just the body. If you want it, I'd sell it to you because I already built the same exact kit for a buddy who got me the
VIP.
body.
I'm pretty sure I've
The
got
pursuit mode.
some TV movie cars
Let-
that nobody else has.
Let me see. Let me find the pictures of it, and I'll share screens for you.
Got a die cast of Paul Walker's car. Is that the Cannonball car? The
Yep.
freaking Lambo?
Yep, that is the Lambo. Here, I'll throw you up on the big screens.
We got, hang on, let me see. We
Did
got
you ever
the
get on the
Lambo.
truck finish or from Free Willy?
The international is the Vice Grip Garage. Yeah,
Yep, that's Vice Grip Garage. I was
Yes,
gonna
that got the
say,
diesel in it. Got the diesel in it.
It does not have the diesel in it. I've done it as a curbside, so the hood's glued shut.
Good
That's
enough.
The Tommy Boy car is my favorite. That
The
thing, the
GTX,
door.
yeah.
How you did the door even is cool. Smoking a bandit. That was the first kit I ever built. Was the bandit car.
This one I actually weathered it to look like after Race Wars, so it's got all the sand on
Dust
it.
on it. Yep.
Oh yeah. I love that Supra. Tom's Charger. I love that car. Oh, you got
One
the
of
one
his
car
many.
too.
That's Wayne Varley's car from Street Outlaws.
Yep.
He was like always like number 9, number 8.
Gatekeeper.
mm-hmm.
Farm truck.
Farm truck, yep.
That's badass. Supernatural.
Baby.
This is the
That's true,
Monaco from Family Matters. The Urkel show.
Yeah. Did I do that?
Yeah.
I want to do the
Hi, Laura.
Trailer Park Boys shitmobile.
And here's one of my recent ones. I did Bo Bennett's truck from the ranch.
Oh yeah.
I made a small little base for it. Then yeah, here Cliff. Here's the Free Willy truck.
Okay, yeah.
That'd be the,
You see,
This one.
that's the pursuit mode.
yep.
This
And-
one's the Stacy David Bronco.
That's freaking cool.
Crazy horse.
Yep. And then this is my drag and drive shelf. I've got Rich Guido, Bill Armstrong. They do the podcast called Stick Shift Nation Clutch Burners Podcast. Then I have Jesse Medaffery's John Deere hot rods.
Those are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have, she doesn't have it anymore, but this is Liv Scaffidi's Firebird from Gnarly Speed Shop. And then this is,
Oh, that's fucking cool.
I can't remember. He's a drag and drive guy out of Arkansas. But
Hey, Sarge.
That's
what is
his.
the picture of in the corner?
That
And this
is
is
actually the that's actually a vault cover for my grandfather's tomb. It's got the Army logo on top and a picture with his name and shit like that on there. That's the vault cover.
All right.
This
Oh, you
is
got
probably
Cletus's car.
This is probably why I have 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, from the Cletus McFarland.
You're gonna have to redo
Actually-
that car soon, huh?
Actually,
It's
signed
got
it.
a body on it.
He signed it for me
Yeah,
in gaming.
once the body's
from
done.
the channel. I gained like 400 subscribers in one night. And then I didn't build this one. I bought it from someone else, but it's a Mike Skinner truck. But I bought it just for to put above the Cletus car because he's got one he calls the Dale truck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
And then
they,
I have
There is.
Couple-
I love watching Cletus and all them.
I have a couple more down here.
I love watching Cletus and 1320 videos. I love watching all them.
Oh,
Dudes.
I was just going to ask you if you had a model of the Dirty 30 on there.
Nope. I have Alex Taylor's Camaro. Her dad's
yeah.
nope.
Bad Merrill.
The
Nova.
Trend that she built on Motor Trend.
That's freaking cool. I watched that episode when they built that.
Where's the Savoy?
I don't have it yet.
There's not a model of it.
These are Dennis Taylor's 55 Chevy Gasser. And then this is his Ranchero.
Like, go up to that truck. What is that? What the hell is that?
Six-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
That's my monster truck that I haven't finished yet because I was redoing my workbench.
That's fucking cool looking.
Looks kind of like something
somebody
Diesel
needs
Brothers
to build
would build.
corn cob.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought. Some Diesel Brothers looking shit.
Yeah, your desk looks good.
Yeah,
All right.
it's been a look in progress.
Anyway, Mark,
That's a nice body.
This one was the one that I built, that I sanded and worked on and stuff. The original that's untouched still has the printing lines, basically. It hasn't been touched, sanded, nothing. But
Well,
I
maybe.
use the AMT chassis, and you need to extend it about this much. And then, obviously modifications and everything to make it fit and work.
Oh, for sure.
But I mean, just cutting
Yeah.
it right there and working
Yeah,
this out was no harm, no foul. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
And then I also cut this little section because this is where the grappling hook is at. And then I put a pin back in here so it'll actually spin open. And then I painted it in a silver. So I mean, it turns out pretty decent. And these are just factory Viper rims with black dots I painted on. They're a little different on the real one, but for simplicity's sake, it turns out. Go ahead.
Would you use for the bubble windows?
Just clear Lexan. I started with a piece of tape in there and got it about where I needed it, and then scribed on it, and then cut it, put it onto the piece of Lexan, and cut it a little longer so that I had room behind the A pillars and stuff, So and then a couple of pie cuts on the top, so I had something to glue to up above, and then the dash. You have to redo the dash because it's wider. You'll end up having to extend the door panels on it. I mean, it takes a little bit of work, and then I just took red vinyl decal to make my tail lights because it was a lot easier than scribing them in and doing all that. Seems they're flush mounted anyway.
You may, but you
And
got he's a lighting guy. You got to check him out, Sergey.
I was gonna put a rectangle back here, just a panel line rectangle, as if the drone thing, the door was gonna open, but it hadn't opened yet. And my buddy was gonna maybe take a screenshot and do a decal of the drone with the door open and it all placed down in there. But through all the TV series, there wasn't a direct straight down look at it. They were all at angles, so it would just look all goofy like. But I do have another one of these bodies. If you're interested, I'd be willing to ship it out because, like I said, I already built one. I don't need to build another.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it all depends on how much,
I think it only cost me $35 to pay for the original body, And then he's like, well, if you build that one for me, what are you going to do? I said, well, just send me yours. So 35 plus shipping is all I got into it, plus the AMT kit building it to send to him. But for just the body, I wouldn't want much more than that, 30, 35 bucks, something right in that range. I mean, that's about what you're going to pay for a 3D printed body, I might even be able to get you in. I might even be able to get you in connection with the guy who has the file. I mean, it'd be easier to get you in contact with the guy who has the file, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a printer or somebody local that can print it for you. Because I think getting the file the file I think would be the easiest way.
3-liter plastic bottles make great stock for curved window material. There you go. There's a tip.
Yeah, well, if you want to email to me, contact or tell him to email me or something.
Yeah, let me go see if
my emails in every one of my video descriptions. Yeah, my emails in every one of my video descriptions. So.
Well, Cliff, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably head out here myself. I gotta take Gunther out. He's been quiet way too long, and he hasn't been in here much. So I can only imagine what he's gotten into.
He's making you nervous, Cliff.
All right, well, catch everybody later.
All right, good. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Say bye.
All right.
All right, I just sent my buddy a message asking him if the file is available or if he can contact me with that. And as soon as I hear back from him, I'll get a hold of you, Mark, and we'll see if we can get you connected with the guy who can get you the body. And if you can print it yourself, fuck, there's no shipping involved. I don't know how much I don't know how much it would cost for the file, but it can't be as much as shipping.
Hey, Jeff.
All right.
Yeah, no shit, especially shipping it to Canada.
Yeah, no shit. That was like $15. Just sent him two little plastic fucking truck engines up there. It was like $15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that only like 2 ounces total. Not even.
That was like 11 to send. Moped Mike, the kid I'm trading them for.
Yeah, well, sending in America.
See what I
thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I like here is we have our post office has different sizes of prepaid boxes that we can buy, right?
Yeah.
And it costs say like a $22 box, right? You pay $22, I can send it anywhere in Canada or US. And it's whatever you can put inside that box.
Ships. Yeah, if it fits, it ships.
That's right. That's right. So $22 plus tax, I could ship anything pretty much anywhere in North America.
Yeah, and it wouldn't matter if it's a couple of grams or a few pounds.
That's right. It's a prepaid box. Whatever can fit in that box, that's it. It goes.
Yeah, it's like I was giving Marcy shit earlier. I got these couple of little front engine accessory parts to send her that's going to be so tiny. I'm going to put it in a box, in a box, in a box, in a box, in a box.
Yeah,
I end up weighing about 5 pounds.
Glue and
I end up weighing about 5
tape,
pounds just with the boxes and the duct tape. Have about 40
each layer is wrapped differently.
Yep.
Yeah, each layer is wrapped differently, right? The envelope and duct tape, and then you put that in a small box, and that's got electrical tape, and the next one's all super glued, and yeah.
Yep. Take her about 3 days just to open the whole fucking thing.
Just to get down to the little envelope that's got a couple little pieces in it.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, we did that to my grandma 1 year with her Mother's Day ring. They had a big freaking, it wasn't a stove box, but it was pretty close to about the size of your normal house oven. And she had it down on the ground beside her. And next thing you know, there was like 30 some freaking boxes to get to this little fucking ring box. And she opens it up and break down in tears after all of that. But that was before the days of
my uncle,
40 layers of duct tape.
one of my uncles and my dad used to do that to each other all the time. Gave my dad candy one year, Andy's candies, right? And it was in a little box. And then that was in a bigger box and a bigger box and bigger box. And each box had something that my dad had to do. Stand up and sing "I'm a Little Teapot" before he could open the next box, or all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, make
one
it
year,
fucking
one year,
steam.
Dad gave him a full body condom that he had to wear around all Christmas supper.
That's fucking awesome.
I gotta love it.
Yeah, they used to do stuff like that all the time. Something
That's a little bit of
stupid,
progress on that GTO.
Nice.
Yeah, I
want to do the triple X GTO.
The midnight purple.
Yeah,
the midnight
that
purple
would
with the
actually be
missiles
pretty cool.
in the headlights.
Mm-hmm.
Missiles in the headlights. Yeah,
So-
I want to do that one.
Yeah, it sucks that AMT didn't do some of the accessories for that. They didn't change the dash or the console. They didn't change the headlights. It's just the freaking GTO kit with the triple X branding on the box.
Yeah. I heard they used that Skyline purple to paint that car.
Yeah, the R34, I think it is. The midnight purple.
The R34. Yeah. That's what I heard. I don't know if they actually did or not, because Skyline is like very protective of that color for some stupid reason.
I have a feeling they didn't, because it doesn't have a lot of color shift in it like the Skyline does.
Yeah, but you almost always see it in the dark, so it's hard to tell.
Well, the one part where they're running around the lakeside or whatever before they shoot the missiles,
Yeah,
that's all outside during mid-evening.
Yeah.
And like when he spins around that 90-degree corner or fucking 60-degree, 120, whatever it is, and you get the full wraparound look of the body, and it doesn't really color shift that much. So
yeah. I don't know. That was just something I heard one time that's what they used, was that midnight purple from Skyline.
I want to say it was B for Bill did because it was illegal to have the Skyline in America. They took the Skyline that's modern, that is allowed, and they rebodied it with the old one. And they put the actual wrap color.
No.
Yeah, they put the actual
or whatever.
Yeah, the new one. Not the newest, but when he built it, it was reasonably new. They found a crashed body with the whole front end was messed up, but they were going to re-turbo it and do all kinds of fancy work under the hood anyway. But they reskinned it, basically. Took a new car with an old body and merged them together, because that's what B for Bill does. They do some pretty badass shit.
I watch him all the time.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I watch him all the time. Yeah, because they took the R35 and the R24 or whatever, something like that.
It was the red body one. Yeah, and then they bought the wide body kits and all the fun stuff. And it turned out pretty badass.
Yeah,
but I like how they walk
he's working on his fucking sinking boat.
Yeah. I like how they actually walk you through what they have to cut, what they have to move, and why they have to do it. Whereas a lot of your TV show stuff, they bypass all that information,
Yeah.
But that's what makes watching him pretty cool, He's like, yeah, we got to cut out this whole rear quarter section.
Do you watch, what is it called? Casey's Customs, I think?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They put that Mustang body on the BMW, and he's got that little Honda Civic or whatever with the LS motor in it and everything.
Right. Yeah, they do a lot of wicked swaps on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
The diesel Mustang. The little Mustang with the wicked diesel motor in it.
Oh, with Weston Chaplin.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure of the channel, but yeah, there's some wild shit out there, man.
Yeah, Weston Chaplin has the smokestack. He's got that big
Yeah.
Cummins diesel in the Mustang.
Yep.
And then he's got his burnout one now. Yeah, I watch all those guys. And Cletus, he's got
My
a new
favorite
video
of all
out
of
that
them.
he's got a freaking
My favorite out of
helicopter
all of
from
them, though, has
somewhere.
got to be Pudding's Fab Shop.
Oh yeah, pudding's pretty good.
I have his video open in another
Oh, yeah,
tab right now, and
Pudding's
as soon
Fab
as I'm
Shop.
done in here, that's exactly where I'm going, is to watch Pudding.
Nice. Oh
Yeah,
hell yeah, that's cool.
Pudding's pretty
Oh,
cool.
shit.
Yeah, he's got that new shop. He deserves it, man, after all that hard work.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a humble, basic dude, man.
All his
Pretty
little,
cool.
all his mini trucks. I love. Excuse me, I
Mhm.
love his mini trucks.
Box Truck Mafia.
Yeah.
I have a little Datsun cab that's a glue bomber. No interior, no nothing. I was like, dude, that'd make the perfect one to do his little arm swinging one, where he's got the full custom chassis and all the under the hood is all redone. And I was like, yeah, this would be the perfect truck for that, you know, because it's just the cab. I need a box. Well, what's wrong with the U-Haul, you know? Yeah, he does some pretty cool shit.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go take Gunther out and stuff like that. Someone wants to do an after hours or whatever.
Well, thanks for hosting, buddy.
Hey,
It's 20
anytime.
to
Like I
11.
said, I appreciate y'all coming to hang out and stuff like that. Like I said, I actually had a full schedule tonight. Was actually done in under an hour with everything. So,
well, maybe I'll catch you
Nice.
Wednesday if you do a PC version. And we'll
I'm gonna
it.
try because I don't think I have the PC version. So I'll go check and.
Like I said, CD Keys is the place to buy it. It's far cheaper than anywhere else.
Yep.
It's only like $10
Kevin.
compared to 30.
Right. Exactly. Anytime. No problem.
Hey, Cliff.
Even
have
if
a
you
good
were
one.
to start on
Hey,
the
Mark,
console,
enjoy, Chuck, Jimmy.
I would say
good one now.
Buds.
I would say
Appreciate
start
you guys
on the
coming to hang
console
out.
version and then
Sure.
see who shows up in chat that would be able to do it on the PC version.
Yeah, that's true. Then I'd be able to run StreamYard in like the background and probably fuck everything up.
Well, at least then if somebody's like, well, I want to get the game, they'd have time while you're doing the console version to grab it,
point.
install it, and get it ready, you know.
Anytime, CK, anytime.
Is that a Cadillac air
color
cleaner?
on the air cleaner.
Nice.
Oh, I love that air cleaner. That come out nice. What color or coat level are you up to now?
This is 8.
Damn.
It's getting a little better.
Yeah. This is the color it's supposed to be.
Right. It's getting there.
I think this is about where I'm going to leave it. I like it at this point. No sense of pushing it and messing it up.
Right, exactly.
And I lost an airbrush someplace.
Jeez.
All right, well, I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good one. We'll talk to y'all later.
Appreciate you.
Y'all take care now. Be good.
Chuck, appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by. Little Jimmy, thanks. Appreciate you dropping by. And y'all have a good evening because, it's what we do on a Monday night. There's pretty much a live stream for scale modeling almost every single night of the week. Mark does it on Wednesdays. I'm back. Does shit on Tuesday. Rob over at Time Machine Model does one. I know Thursday King Bob's been doing one. A couple of them. Then Friday, Jonathan, a couple other guys do them, and then Saturday, Sunday, it's Sergey, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, good night. Thank you all for stopping by.
You know, man.
All right. We will see you all next week sometime if the river don't rise and crops don't freeze. Or hell rise, either way. But y'all have a good evening. This is Sarge.
I'm doing Sarge.
See ya.